Just as I forgot to remove the black bar on the damn transition screen. Oh, it's still there. I am stupid.
Yeah, 2 days.
Tonight we are starting with a Undertale Yellow game. This is Martlet's Fun Adventure demo. This is by Robloz. Was it Robloz? I don't know I don't know how to pronounce that name. I'm so sorry. But this is this is a judged entry. This is not unjudged. This is a judged entry. And this is a Master System or Game Gear ROM hack. So let me switch over to the main. Well, first off, I'm going to turn off the lo-fi music, courtesy of Lo-Fi Jams. Thank you very much. Okay, there we go. All right, let me make sure you guys can see my fucking cam is doing that stupid shit again. Thing. Yeah, I'll be playing 3D entries tomorrow and Friday. When I'm doing my Sonic hacking contest showcases, I always start with the 2D entries first, and then I work my way to 3D because I am old, and because like 2D is what I am more familiar with when it comes to Sonic the Hedgehog. Even though let's be real, I play everything with Sonic the Hedgehog. But still, let me quickly read the first paragraph of this. I can't read the entire thing. There's a lot here. Martlet's Fun Adventure is a simple and fun, family-friendly platformer fan hack of Sonic the Hedgehog 1 on the Sega Master System, starring Martlet from Undertale Yellow, where nobody has to die, except pretzels. Lots of tasty pretzels. And if you're not aware, Undertale Yellow is a fan game created by Figburn. Well, Figburn was a major contributor to like all the game design, the assets. A lovely individual. Have the pleasure of calling a friend. And I deeply heavily enjoyed Undertale Yellow. It's a little difficult, but I really enjoyed my time with it, and I recommend you guys download it and play it for yourself if you have not. But either way, this is a fan game of that, and it's starring Martlet, because this was probably one of the best characters in Undertale Yellow, and also the most fucking obnoxious boss in the game if you're playing the genocide route.
So it's on course for Undertale experience. Be an asshole, deal with a super boss.
That said, Donnie, do you want to take the rest of the in terms of just like controls or what's going on here? This is a Snowden remix.
Looking here, I don't see.
I just killed Snowden.
I don't see anything involving controls.
I just realized something.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I shouldn't be killing anything. Can we?
Oh,
no.
yeah,
okay, hold on. Okay.
right.
No. Okay, no. I'm gonna live with the consequences of my actions for now. Fuck, I killed Snowdrake though, dude. You're an underground cop, you can get away with it, is a horrible thing to say, but not inaccurate. I'm collecting a lot of pretzels. In terms of everything so far though, like graphically, this looks really cool. Well, pardon the pun because we're in Snowden. But like control-wise, it feels just fine. I'm wondering if there's anything else I can do. Can I spin dash? No, I cannot. Oh, I like the crouching animation. Look at that. All it's missing is a bonfire. Can someone explain to me what this whole hacking contest is? Is it ROM hacks with Sonic game engines? It's so the Sonic hacking. Actually, Donnie, do you want to take that because I can't describe and play at the same time? Oh no! I killed someone else.
So basically, the Sonic hacking contest is basically where people that modify official Sonic games or hack them, depending on if they were a retro game from like 20 years ago. 30 years ago, whatever, and they submit their creations to the contest, and they put them up for running for trophies that people can vote for if they want to. They don't have to. They can submit them to the unjudged category of the contest, and people will still be able to play them. They just won't be in the running for trophies, and the panel of judges for the various categories, modern 2D, 3D, and retro, won't evaluate them by sending in feedback and telling them what they felt about the entry and stuff. That's basically what the Sonic hacking contest is.
It's modifications, ROM hacks, or complete deconstructions of existing Sonic games. That's the key thing, existing Sonic games. That folks for years have demonstrated their artistic expression, their technical know-how, and all that jazz for the sake of, just showing off that they can do it, to win trophies that the contest offers. But the contest is normally broken up into two parts. There's the contest entries and there's the expo entries. The expo entries are not part of the contest; they're not graded or anything like that. So more often than not, you'll find the more unhinged ROM hacks in the expo entries. But that's not to say contest entries don't get crazy. We have plenty of examples throughout the 10 years that I've been doing this live stream stuff. But more often than not, the contest entries are more about, no, I want to demonstrate what I can do within the means of the console it was built off of. And we've seen some really impressive shit over the last decade or so, showcasing these entries. And that's one of my favorite things about this, besides, it's Sonic the Hedgehog. It's easy content. But I am constantly in awe and I'm amazed by just how folks are able to do this shit. I am not a modifier. I don't know how to hack shit. I know how to pour water into a cup and drink said water, but I don't know anything about how any of this shit works. I just play the game. But that said, it's always a privilege of mine to be able to showcase these entries to the best of my ability, because I can never cover every entry because there's so fucking many of them. But I am more than happy to keep doing this because honestly, this is honestly one of my favorite things to do for the year, outside of the charity events. Because a lot of you guys love to see what's in store, probably more accurately, you like to see how I react to some of these things, especially if it's a chaotic mess or if it's just a technical marvel. That is what's the fucking frog's name? Frogget, I think it was. And wait, are you just the Eggman boss?
That's it. You're
going down. You're just the Eggman boss. How's it going, Tristo? You were not here previously, but how are things?
Busy.
Do tell. I mean, I know exactly why, but still.
Yeah. Well, one thing, tomorrow I'm dealing with some work issues. Basically, it's parent-teacher conferences, but more importantly, I am actually getting the keys to my own place this week.
Hey, congratulations.
So I've been packing down boxes, and I just realized, why do I have so much junk?
Of course.
I'm surprised with that. But I'm almost done with that. I just have clothes I have to put into suitcases, but I won't be moving on until Friday next week, because I want to paint and get things well situated now that I'm a homeowner.
See, man, now I'm wondering, because again, and I know the answer is probably answered in the actual instruction page in the contest, but I can't help but fucking feel like there's an alternate means of fighting this, because it's Undertale, right? You can either spare a boss or a monster, or you can kill them, and then your pathway is affected by that sort of shit. And I'm wondering, I feel like the boss should have been dead by now, because I've been hitting this motherfucker for the last minute or so. And I'm wondering, can I spare bosses? Can I spare enemies in this? Because it's Undertale, right? It's kind of what you immediately think of.
Yeah, I do understand what you're meaning, but they haven't exactly given you a means to spare them so far.
Well, you can spare them. You spare them just by not bonking them. That's about all you can do. I don't think the weak point of this thing is the insect. I think I gotta hit the head of the frog. Peace was never an option. See, that's what I'm saying. But if I say that, I'm a monster.
According to the entry page, it says, "Don't worry, there is not a genocide or merciless route.
Coward.
For killing enemies in the demo." So feel free to jump on those monsters and turn them to dust.
Okay, that I guess it makes things simpler, but you can't. Yeah, that's just the expectations that people have built around anything Undertale related or adjacent over the years.
Do you want to
that's
trek
not
back and
over.
forth across level for 5 minutes, though? That sounds like a wonderful idea. Fuck. Okay, well, if there's no genocide route or anything like that, and I don't have to worry about the consequences of my actions, unless, like, okay, I mean, the devs could be just lying to me. I will gladly, I'll gladly tear this world asunder.
And
you
Just stick that in, just stick that pure determination right into my fucking veins.
Someone in the chat earlier was asking when the expo became a thing for part of the contest. Damn, it's been quite a few years actually.
In regards to what? What's the question?
The expo, like when they added the expo to the contest is the thing.
Yeah. Oh, you mean separating the two?
Yeah.
I think it was after. It was one particular year. I don't remember what it was, but one particular year, the expo and the amount of shitpost hacks got a little out of hand. And for the sake of quality control, it was separated between entries that we want us to respect and take seriously, I guess in some regard, and what is something that is not up to contest standards, or it is just a shitpost and you want us to treat it as such.
This year this year they've actually completely like dumped the expo and turned it into judged and unjudged.
Unjudged,
now.
yeah.
What this basically means now is there is still shitposty like stuff you're gonna see, but it can't just be. There actually has to be some, you know, how to explain, like it just can't
effort.
be just. Yeah,
There has to be clear and concise effort put into it. And I know effort is a largely subjective thing. You know, a big part of the value of a ROM hack, for lack of a better description, is whether or not it's also just entertaining. You know, and it could look something like that Mario thing that I was looking at 2 days ago. That looks awful, but it can be funny because, you know, to some that's funny, and that gives it value. So if you can't put all the effort into it, at the very least, can you make it entertaining? Yeah, Crazy Bus is a good example. Crazy
Not
Bus,
funny, didn't laugh.
yeah, you know, and you know, sometimes, admittedly, I get like that too. It was like, yeah. Oh, thank God I was able to land on the, that's a mattress, if I recall. I haven't played Undertale Yellow in about a year. But
I was about to say, what the hell's up with all these Undertale assets? And now I see why.
yeah. It's an Undertale Yellow fan hack, so.
Anyway, Sonic hacking contest.
Yeah. Well, come on, you didn't like the 32X game I played on Monday? Actually, that thing was legitimately pretty cool.
I don't think I remember what... you first.
I was gonna say, like, someone said, I remember Donnie comparing the contest and expo divisions to Smash Wii U's Full Fun and Full Glory. And it's like, yeah, that's basically what it was. Like, the contest was for glory, and the expo was for fun.
Like, Donnie was like, I did say that. I'm so smart.
No, I'm just going like, yeah, that is basically what it was. So
1v1v, no chaos emeralds.
Hey, Nathan, how's it going?
Howdy, howdy.
Hey, Nathan, or should I call you Donnie? And howdy, Trios, or should I call you Linky?
And I'm Ryan.
And I Ryan.
We're all Ryan. We're
For
all Ryan.
authenticity.
Let's see though. We are at the 20-minute mark. I think we're going to make this our last day. I'm not entirely sure how long this demo is. It is a demo at the end of the day. You again? What the fuck? Leave me alone. Oh no, wait. Now you have a projectile.
Did he just poop an egg?
Yes.
No, it's a friendly pellet. I think a friendliness pellet. I think is what the fucking flower calls it. I don't know. I don't play Undertale. No, but
Big fan.
yeah, and every woman who joins the call is Nora. Absolutely. There is only one woman in the existence of ever. It's Nora.
There is only one woman.
There's Nora, there's the other Nora.
There is
And
a
then
level
there's Sabina.
So
there is a
boy.
level select code.
Is there? Okay. Unfortunately, we are bound by Sonic 1 8-bit rules, where if you get hit, you ain't getting your fucking rings back. So, for all intents and purposes, your rings essentially act as a more of a mushroom from Mario than it does like a defensive tool.
Yeah, according to the level select, there's 2 zones that's in the demo. So.
Oh, then this is probably the end of it then, because this is the end of this. Like, fuck me, dude. I hate how shit just goes south because of antiquated design. Anyway.
Yeah,
also, you know, since there's only like one woman, where the hell is Nora?
What? Nora's at work.
Well, you should go find her at work.
Wait, fucking. What are you getting at, Jason? Or should I say Nora. Ryan?
No, I'm talking, aren't I?
Fuck! That was dumb. I was experimenting there, and I paid the piper for it. I thought I could.
Paid the piper.
I paid the piper. Yeah, because the piper is my drug dealer.
Okay. Okay, I get it.
Going to save state here.
I hate the controls for 8-bit Sonic games so much.
Well, no, it's not. The controls are fine. It's just that you get hit once, you can't get your fucking rings back, and that's what gets me hot and bothered. More bothered than hot. Actually, I'm actually kind of hot and bothered, but only because I got my air off. I might have to, after this is done, I might have to just call Elliot and tell him to put the fucking air on. All right, let's.
You don't have a smart thermostat. I see.
I do have
Elliot is a smart thermostat.
I have a smart thermostat, but it's off.
What?
Yeah, I turned it off. There's a manual off feature.
Well, John, if you want to put the air on, there's
so that it doesn't run necessarily and drives up my fucking electric bill.
If you want to put the air on, then Sonic 3 Air is coming up. So.
No, Elliot is the smart thermostat.
Okay, now I'm curious here. What brand smart thermostat?
Oh, I don't know. It was already in the house when I moved in.
Okay, well, I mean, if you ever get a new one, I'll install it for you if you want.
What the fuck? Why is everyone good at gadgets and gizmos except my dumbass? No, seriously, man. Like, fucking
John,
my friend,
I'm right there with you.
My friend Jacob visits me during the summer before TMG, and I was like, yeah, I can fix your fucking bathroom light. I can fix the wiring of your walls and other shit like that, so it doesn't have to worry about like shorting out and other shit like that. I was like, what, man? Where did I fucking go wrong?
It's okay. You just don't have the intuition to use YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm not any better. I don't know what the hell I'm doing when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Well, hold on.
John needs to watch more Linus Tech Tips.
I don't watch Linus Tech Tips, though. That's the thing. All right, hold on a second.
I am very good at breaking things.
No.
Yes.
John doesn't need to watch LTT. He doesn't need to learn how to be canceled.
Yeah, he just has to, you pick up a ukulele.
Is he sleeping?
No,
Elliot.
SGM,
my favorite brother. No. I'm currently live streaming. Can you close the windows and turn the air on? I'm fucking steaming down here.
Okay. Yeah,
all right, thank you.
So you said close the windows and don't turn the air off.
Normally, when I say Elliot, my favorite brother, it's normally I'm in the downstairs bathroom and I'm out of toilet paper and I'm stuck. So I think that's what he was expecting me to say, but that's not the case. Anyway, no. So we're gonna call it a wrap here for this entry. This is fun. Play Undertale Yellow. This is a short and sweet one, and we're not gonna be spending much longer on this. This is Spin Dash and Sonic 2. This is by Pixel Cat.
Yep.
Wait,
so what does this do?
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Was the Spin Dash not in Sonic 2? 8-bit?
Wasn't it in Sonic 1?
No.
I just don't know.
Wait a minute. The Spin Dash was not in Sonic 2 8-bit? Really? Interesting. Huh.
Yeah, I have a grand total of like maybe an hour and a half of experience with Sonic 2 8-bit, so I can't tell you.
Why did it send me to... I'm already starting in the one of like the final zones of the game. No, it was not in Sonic 2 8-bit. That's so weird. Anyway, Donnie, do you have the entry page for this one? I'm just kind of throwing into this.
Yeah, fortunately, the implication of this is very short.
Okay. Speak closer to your mic, Donahue, because you're getting kind of cut off.
I forgot to I forgot to move my mic closer to my mouth.
Yeah.
A spin dash ability fully implemented in Sonic 2 SMS, complete with new sprites and sound effects. Sonic 2 SMS has long been famous for two things, or, well, the two things it lacks. Tails, and the signature spin dash. While we surely can't promise you the former in this entry, here's the latter. Give it a play. I think this edition changes the feel of the game drastically by itself.
Curious as to why it starts me this far into the game, though.
I was gonna say, gives you spin dash in a level with no spin dash.
Oh my god, this song.
Well, what is it?
I'm getting fucking, like, early high school flashbacks.
What, this right here? Why?
Yeah, Super Mario Brothers Z. In the fucking negative zone or whatever.
Oh, the minus world, the minus world
section, yeah. Whenever they're fighting Metal Sonic.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, that's the exact same fucking song that was playing.
Right. You see, I think of 8-bit Sonic 2. Because that's where the song. Because that's where the song came from.
You see, I don't like this game.
No. I get it. It's an associative memory. I get it. Oh yeah, the worst episode of SMBZ. Huh. Interesting.
I want to say worse. The pacing is definitely off.
The pacing's terrible. Honestly, as the series continued on, and I'm saying this like as someone that was genuinely a fan of that series, it got really fucking dialogue heavy. And I didn't think. I don't know. It was like I'm there for the fights, but I also think sometimes it got too chatty.
Yeah, it's like watching Dragon Ball Z and suddenly it's a fucking visual novel.
Oh, I thought I can do the strange, isn't it? Shit. All right, I'm gonna give it one more college try, and then we're gonna move on because this pretty much speaks for itself. It's the spin dash and 8-bit Sonic 2, which I didn't know was not a thing for the longest time. I just, oh god, like it has been several years since I made those reviews, so I just kind of just stopped thinking about it. No, don't move on.
Yeah, like. So, and I guess that's the thing that's been gaslighting me into thinking that the spin dash was in it. Because in that episode, Sonic's doing the spin dash, and most of the sprites for that episode are from this.
Yeah, it's like, this is inaccurate. This is not true.
He doesn't know anything.
No, 8-bit Shadow's cute.
Wait, did you already do this one?
Say what?
Did you already do this one, or am I just really...
You okay, Triz? You sound very tired. That was almost that was almost like a drunken slur.
Well, I was dropping it slow. No, I was asking, like, have you already done this one, or?
No, I never finished it.
Okay, that would explain that. I was a little bit far from my mic.
Jesus Christ! I gotta stop trying to do that.
You need to use the sleep.
This isn't Mania, no. John.
It's not so much as not Mania. I see a Silver Sonic. I have a spin dash. You know what I want to do? I want to rev up next to his feet and then get like an extra 4 hits, like in Death Egg Zone.
So anyway, Metal Sonic is now trapped in the minus world. Are we ever gonna explain how he got out?
No.
Hunter.
Didn't they, wait, hold on. No, he escaped.
I mean, barely, yeah.
He escaped, though! What the fuck do you want? You asked a question, I gave you an answer. It's like, that's not what I wanted to hear.
Wait, isn't this the ending where Tails is fucking dead?
Did Alvin Earthworm ever, like, you know, recover from getting canceled?
I wouldn't be the person to ask that. I don't know. How's it going, Fluffy Nerd? Oh, okay.
No,
so
Tails is dead.
we're going. Oh, did Tails die? Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's my fault. Probably if I got it on my first try. That's fucked up, dude. Like, this hack demonstrates a spin dash, but it also acts to emotionally torment me. Because again, to reiterate, this fucked me up when I was a kid. I thought Tails died. Tails probably did die. And that sort of shit. Because how else? What else are you supposed to take away from seeing his like constellation in the stars, other than he's a god now and no longer needs a mortal body?
It's transcended.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, if anything, that's an upgrade.
No, he continued to be super racist. Well, damn, that's a shame.
By the way, according to Pixelcat, they said to the media panel, I think it would be cool to just clear a few acts with this ability. The levels are pretty short anyway.
3 acts? Okay, that was kind of strange. Is this different? Because I feel... Hold on, I'm gonna let this play. I don't remember Sonic being alone in that opening.
I think this is.
Oh God!
Oh no!
Oh, this is one of those.
Tails is dead.
Okay, we're gonna press. Press what?
I think.
Oh, is this a? Are we playing? Oh, this is. Look at my timer. It's at 9 minutes. My life counter is Tails.
Is this one of those spooky spaghetti?
Yeah. So it's. So this is actually a creepypasta. Like, I'm gonna assume.
Spooky spaghetti.
Spooky spaghetti. Never forget it.
It's a terror tortellini.
Territory?
You've caught on to what's going on.
Okay, no. Like, I'm genuinely surprised. I was curious, but now you got my attention.
Like, I didn't want to actually like spoil that it was.
Okay. I appreciate that, Donnie.
Like, I
I'm
already
gonna
knew
be
what was
living
going
with
to
the
happen.
consequences of my action, and we're not even playing the Undertale hack anymore.
I was going to say, yeah, this is because you killed all those bosses.
Because I killed because I killed Snowdrake.
Do you feel your
The spikes don't even hurt me. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's why I was wanting you to beat the boss. I was like, oh man, I hope he doesn't stop. It gets so much more than that. I know, but you know, that's kind of the risk you take. For me, especially, you know, because you know, I only got so much time to look at these entries. We're on a surface level. I just think it's Sonic 2 with the spin dash. Fuck!
Yes.
I'm living, and that's a problem.
I'm living.
I'm living, and that's a problem. That is a mood.
So, my timer is maxed out, which I don't know what I'm supposed to take from that other than, you know, Sonic. Nothing bothers Sonic anymore, isn't it? Like, time is meaningless, rings are meaningless, damage is irrelevant. I fucked up. My buddy is dead, and it is my fault. All I can do is run right and try to act as if nothing's wrong, but I'm always gonna know.
I mean, let's be honest here, though. You killed your best friend, but you get immortality out of it. I don't know. I think
It's like, I don't know. It's like, Jason, unrelated. What are you doing tomorrow?
Kill your best friend and get Nirvana.
The band?
There are no enemies. I am reminded of Tails everywhere I go. How long does this last? Because now I'm kind of curious as to when it's gonna fucking end. So this is Act 1 of Zone 2. At least you can spin dash. The music is tiny. It is muted. The rings are blue. That black flash you see there is the game. I don't know what's causing that. Maybe it's like loading the transition or some other shit. There was no boss. Nothing's here.
My Jujutsu Kaisen brain rot.
I want to go higher. Flash. I want to go higher so that I could reach my buddy Tails in the stars.
Can you get much higher?
Fucking no, man. There's no One Piece here. There's no peace.
Yeah, there's a 2-piece.
No peace because I will never know peace. Because of my actions. Oh, I'm already at the fucking end, dude.
The Two Tails. The Two Tails is real.
You know,
Yeah,
this really
sure.
is straight out of a gaming 2012 creepypasta, and you know, no blood, like no jump scares. It's just the horror is implied, and obviously, like the novelty of this will start to wear thin, like after a while. You know, that's why I was asking. I was like, I'm wondering like how long this will last, because sometimes like to really lay on the uncertainty or I guess the anxiety is knowing when to reel back and not overplay your hand, because at that point you're no longer scared. You're just kind of exhausted and annoyed. Oh.
Oh no.
We're in ink.
I'm ahead.
No, we're in water. No, we're not in the clouds. Everything's being flooded.
It's because Tails is die.
I'm going to say you have flooded the earth, you fool.
Tails is kill.
I should have listened to that Noah dude. He said get on the ark, and I said no.
Tails was the only one stopping global warming.
Tails has passed. What? Nothing. Leaves.
No, past tense.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Okay.
Is it the wall?
What was the flood about?
Yeah.
Well, you know, the previously it like was representing the biblical flood, and then this stage opens up with the walls of Jericho.
Also,
Wait, where's
Tails left your life counter.
Yeah,
He
where's
has places
Tails?
to be.
Tails is no longer here. Oh, am I trapped?
Yeah.
No, I can go.
Well,
I'm back in underground zone, and oh boy, like I'm waiting for something. Like I am waiting for the moment.
Jump scare and comic.
Yeah, like, but it's also this is a Master System game. Like everything that I've been showing off here is playable on a Master System. The lava
Ooh,
doesn't
that's
hurt me.
cool.
You know, and I do apologize for like the aspect ratio fuckiness you see on the overlay. There's a big ass black bar on the bottom. That's because the Master System dimensions are not the same as Genesis, and this overlay is fitted for Genesis stuff. So,
Oh, someone in the chat picked up on something I didn't even realize. We're going backwards in the order of the zones that were in the game.
oh yeah, you're right about that. So this should be the last zone then, because this is the first zone in Sonic 2. Oh, there's Tails. Okay, we won.
Tails died, but he got better.
Then
I died, but I lived.
Sonic, you have to let
I got
go.
better.
Oh, I get it. If he dies at the end of the game, we just have to run our way back to the beginning.
Yeah.
Ran so fast, we went
English?
back in time.
So this is either Sonic tapping into the Speed Force to save his friend, or
Oh, he's gone.
where'd he go? He's gone again. Where'd he go? That is your fault, Sonic. Oh, come on. You need to
Oh,
do that.
that's just depressing.
That's depressing. I came here to have a good time.
No, it just got depression.
No, it's Sonic remembering the good times of having Tails with him.
And now I'm sad. And he doesn't even get a
No,
sky
I'm
spirit.
actually glad they don't do that. I'm actually glad they don't do that, because I was when we transitioned up to the sky, I was worried that there was going to be like some sort of graphic face, and I would have thought it was completely unneeded. That right there is effective enough in terms of like eliciting an emotional response, you know, because again, it goes back to what I was talking about, overplaying your hand. You know, don't go all into rubbing in their face that, hey, this is not your average Sonic 2 hack or like creepypasta. This is a hedgehog dealing with the depression of being unable to save his best friend. And now that Sonic is just not even in the fucking title screen anymore. So what? Are we gonna have a blank title screen? Yep, it's just blank.
No.
Yeah,
You know
it's
what
just
I was
blank.
expecting, honestly?
Hmm.
I was expecting like a Craven's Last Hunt kind of ending.
He just kills himself.
Yes.
Man, that's
Spoiler alert.
my favorite theme in Sonic 2. Survivor's guilt.
Yay.
Sonic -1.
I think this is the end of it, because pressing every button, this is not doing anything. It's stuck here. So I like to look. I like to look at the glass half full for these sort of things. This is not just an emblem representing that Sonic is just fucking done. But it's also, hey, free emblem PNG. I can crop this and use it to make thumbnails and other shit like that. But okay, I think that's the end of it. And damn,
and the end of him.
Like that was very effective. Like that started as something that I didn't think it was going to go. Because remember we were starting the game, and one of the first things I said is like, why am I starting in Scrambled Egg Zone? Like, why am I all the way at the end of the fucking game to demonstrate a spin dash feature in Sonic 2? And then you guys insisted, keep playing, and I play it, and then I realize, oh, something's wrong. That's Splash Woman.
Yes.
That is Splash Woman.
That is.
This is Silver Sonic.
Whoa, man.
Silver Sonic, the Crystal Islands. It was using Pokemon Gen 2 music. Do we have the page for that one, Donnie?
Speaking of Silver Sonic, that's from it. You go from an entry that had Silver Sonic to another entry that's Silver Sonic.
No, it's all good.
I
It's all
hate
good.
that looks like a fucking Pokemon intro.
I mean, that's probably why they used the Gen 2 music, though. It's deliberate.
That's exactly what it is.
All right.
Welcome back to the Crystal Islands. A year ago, I unveiled the tale of Silver Sonic's third adventure, off to save his fellow master robot Splashy, who is totally not Splash Woman from Mega Man 9.
It's Splash Woman from Mega Man 9.
While it was definitely an improvement over the previous two entries in the series, especially the Revenge, yikes, it still had a lot of problems, with the level design still being on the harsher side, audio-visual bugs being plentiful, confusing versions, and overall a severe lack of polish. These are all problems that have now all been fixed, mostly. This is still the same adventure that we all know and love, or at least the one we know, featuring Silver Sonic going to an archipelago of strange crystalline islands, filled with even weirder crystalline creatures, going through 6 zones. 6. To free Splashy the Mermaid, the 7th Master Robot that Sonic never encountered or destroyed in Sonic 2 8-bit, from Robotnik's control and stop her from conquering the world with the island's creatures, culminating in Silver Sonic disabling her evil program, leaving her free to be good and do as she pleases.
Good.
Yeah, I was about to ask, is that Flashman and Gemini Man assets?
Yeah, this is definitely Flashman and Gemini Man assets.
Also, the thing about the Pokemon thing from earlier, so I've never played Gen 2. I've only played the remakes.
Oh, okay. Fine. Yes, we had to play one version.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean,
I came into the franchise at Gen 3, so...
That's earlier than me.
Where did you start, Drive?
5. Black and white.
Oh, okay.
That's not a bad start, though.
yeah.
I really liked it.
Can I drown? I'm a robot.
I remember getting a used copy of, like, Pokemon Sapphire when I was, like, 12.
That's
They
how
already beat the
creepypasta
game.
start.
Also, John, do you want a real answer to that question?
Real question or answer to what question?
Can you drown since you're a robot?
Yeah.
What's your IP rating?
Wait, IP? What's IP?
Yes. You know, like Ingress protection rating. How long you can be underwater for a certain number of meters, certain number of minutes.
Oh, I don't know.
You know, like with what they rate phones and shit for.
Oh, okay. I don't know anything about that.
Interesting.
We were literally just talking about how I can't fucking install a light switch on my wall, and you're asking me about IP ratings
what's your IP?
for fucking like tech and all that sort of shit. I was like, John should know what this is. No.
I think
No.
Come on, you don't bring your phone into the shower?
Not into the shower. No. Can you do that? No, legit. Can you do that? Because a lot of phones nowadays will push that they're waterproof or at least water resistant.
Yeah.
So can you do that? Dead ass, can you just bring your phone into the shower into the phone? What the fuck? Your phone into the shower?
Yes.
Yeah.
Rose spitting.
That won't damage it?
No.
That's fucking
Are you
weird.
sure?
No, I don't believe you. I think you're trying to get me to ruin my phone.
a lot of
Now,
phones
like
nowadays have
a
wall.
constant jet stream onto the phone, yeah, that can cause issues. But just bringing it into the shower,
into the shower
And it
stall,
getting,
like all the
wet
steam and that
occasionally,
sort of
no.
thing. Yeah.
No, it's
Right?
okay. Just pressure wash your phone.
It's like
Don't pressure wash your
Hikari is
phone.
like, can I test it right now? Absolutely. No, I already took a shower though. I'm sorry, I can't do that.
Yeah, so that's what the whole like IP rating is. It's so I believe the first number is for dust ingress, and then the second number is for water ingress.
Okay.
And so it's rated for like being underwater for a certain amount of time, as
Yeah.
well as like a certain depth underwater. Usually it's like either 100 meters or 250 meters underwater for like 30 minutes to an hour.
Because, I'm diving 100 meters with my phone all the time.
Absolutely. Do you not? No. Okay. So can
You say that though, but people bring their Apple Watches out for dives.
can you humor me? My iPhone model is, I want to say, what's the most recent model? 15?
It's the 16 Pro Max, and I can tell you don't have that.
No. Okay. Then the one I'm thinking of is a 15. But either way, that's not mine. Mine is like 2 years before that. I think it's 13.
Yeah.
Is that fine to bring into a shower stall? This is just Splash Woman, dude. Okay. So what? Is she gonna? I don't have bees.
So the 13 Pro Max has a IP rating of IP68, which means that it can be underwater for 30 minutes at a depth of 6 meters.
Oh, you can bring it to the swimming pool.
I can bring
Yes.
it to the shower. You know what? Because I was thinking to get my phone replaced anyway within like the next 2 months. Because my phone's been getting really fucking slow over the past couple of weeks, more than anything. So like before I decide to like replace it
that's
entirely.
just death.
Yeah, that's just death. Oh, okay. So she's all right. So Splash Woman is the Act 1. No, it's the Green Hill Eggman boss. But there's bottomless pits now.
See, when I
Oh,
think of
it also
anything
had the
involving-
Mega Man 9 boss intro thing, which is actually one of my favorites. Dun, 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 dun.
See, when I think of anything,
I gotta
like,
stop fucking doing that, dude. Like, I keep expecting my ass to bounce backwards hitting the boss, and that doesn't happen. And I was like, he just died the same fucking way like 3 times.
For some reason, you hit her and you just lose all momentum.
Yeah, and I
fall into
fall
the drink.
fucking straight down.
it is still so hard for me to believe that you can actually take your phones into the shower.
Yeah, like I'm still kind of processing it, but then again, like, I'm an illiterate tech head, dude. Like, no, not even. Oh, that's not even accurate. There's a tech head in any stretch would insinuate that I know what I'm talking about, and I don't. But like the idea of having a smartphone or a sophisticated like technology like that in a shower stall, because I don't have a bathtub. I have a shower stall because I don't take baths. I take showers. I think about all of that moisture that's being developed. I think of all that steam. And you're telling me that the phone will be fine. And it's like, that's so weird to me because I keep thinking, no, man, I'm going to fuck my phone up if I do that.
Yeah, no. So, I mean, I kind of had that thought years back, mostly with watches specifically. But no, like Apple's like Apple Watch Ultra, they rate that thing for like divers, which is really fucking weird.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't help that I grew up with the knowledge of like, if you take anything electric or anything sort of like that into the shower, you will get shocked and possibly die. So
Yeah, the whole toaster in
Well,
the
no, because it has to have
toaster in the bathtub.
it has to have a consistent current for it to do that. And your phone's not going to electrocute you to death.
What?
It's not going to. So put it down.
Damn it.
No.
Give it to me.
No.
Okay.
It's my fault.
laugh toaster bath.
All right, so Splash Woman is just the villainess of this. That's what it sounds like because I just fought her and the goalposts have her face. What's Splash Woman's deal?
Santiago, yes
Angry.
and no. So yes, the phone doesn't have enough electricity to kill you, but no, it still can kill you. Especially if that battery gets punctured. The second that it goes in the water, it's gonna fucking explode. No, like if you have ever seen lithium come into contact with water. It's absolutely terrifying.
Oh, wasn't there a video that just went making the rounds over the last couple of days of a fucking, I wasn't sure if it was a Tesla or an electric car, that its lithium battery was exposed to flooding waters and it just fucking erupted in flames.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
so
did
like
see
it
that,
so
yeah.
it does, cause a reaction where it, lights on fire. But usually with the what you call it? Like the lithium cells that they use, since it's like sheets that are bundled up. Yeah, no, those things just explode.
Never forget the
crazy.
Note 7.
Classic.
Oh, we'll play
your handhelds for spicy pillows, Nora says.
We'll play one more activist, then we're gonna move on.
So
Also, hi, Nora.
Hey, Nora, how's it going?
Nora.
I'll see you soon.
It's the only woman. Hi, Nora.
The only woman in the world.
Woman detected.
Must be Nora.
No, the only thing I'm getting from this entire conversation is I still should not bring my phone to the shower.
No, you can. We're just saying don't expose your lithium battery though to the water. Which, if your phone has if your phone has enough adequate protection or casing, that should never be an issue.
Is that a Metroid 2 enemy?
No. Oh, wait, you're talking about the thing below, like
It's like little crabs.
Like what the fuck? It's not a
What?
Oh,
It's not a. What the hell is the name of it? It's not a. Is it a?
It's
Gamer?
not a Zoomer.
No. It's not a Zuma. It's not. It's not a Zuma. No, a gamer. I think. No, gamer is a. No, yeah. It's a gamer, right? I think it's gamer. The one with the spikes on it.
Yeah.
Is the explosion deadly enough, or can it do a Killer Queen death to me? I'm trying to think of like rating it on a 1 to Killer Queen has already touched the doorknob. In fact, I think Nile Red just posted a short about batteries.
The lithium fires in the Cybertrucks cause fully incinerate bodies to the point where they can't be identified. ZX Alpha. Wait, do I know? Is that Zach?
Here you go, chat.
I love explosions.
So it's an auto cremating coffin.
Yeah. Alex, what are you doing on Zach's account? Hey, Alex, how's it going? Hope your day has been going by well. I'm playing Silver Sonic and 8-bit Sonic 2. Alex, is that a Nora 2?
Oh, good lord. There's more Noras.
Nile Red, the strange man that makes grape soda out of latex gloves.
I love that video.
I gotta stop fucking doing that, dude. I can't deal with this screen crunch because I can't see fucking below me, dude.
Those were words you just said, Jason.
I can. Oh, okay. I'm not.
Debatably.
Cotton candy out of cotton balls. Yep.
Which is funny. It's like the musical instrumentation, just to talk about what's actually on the fucking screen for a second. Kind of reminds me of Zelda 2.
Shadow Man's theme or whatever.
Yeah, it's Shadow Man, but the composition, not the composition, but like the structure of the song kind of sounds like Sonic. Sounds like Zelda 2.
Now I'm gonna adjust my glasses. Actually, this is Gemini Man themes.
You think Silver Sonic runs on lithium?
Well, he doesn't explode when I go into the water, so no.
No, he runs on 4 AA's.
Well, hold on, but that's still lithium, though, isn't it?
Oh wait, this is a game. Wait a minute, this is could be also on a GameCube, so it's 8 of those.
Oh yeah. He only has 30 minutes of power.
Yeah, true enough. But man, those are gonna be some.
But he could do a lot of shit in those 30 minutes. Okay, we're gonna call it a wrap there for Silver Sonic, the Crystal Islands refreshed. Refreshing. I think, how many lives do I have left? I think that's the last Master System entry, though, is it?
Jawbreakers made of mothballs. Yeah, he did that.
For judged entries, I should stress. Let me see. I already did Spin Dash and Sonic 2, Silver Sonic, the Crystal Islands. I did Marlet's Fun Adventure. Did I do Sonic the Hedgehog SMS? NC revision. Is that a Genesis or is that Master System?
Sonic the Hedgehog SMS?
Sega Master System. Yeah, that's Sega Master System.
Let me see if I can
this is by... Fuck, I didn't catch the name.
This looks like... Yeah, this is an 8-bit one.
Who's the developer?
Ninja Cat 25.
Oh, look at that sprite! I love the added detail of that sprite. Yeah, Adam Bomb. Thank you for validating that because the part of me just wants to say Sonic the Hedgehog SMH. Fucking another shitpost. Okay, so this seems to be Sonic 1 Master System, but with added detail, which would just make it the Genesis game. What? But let's see what we got though. Just it's at a glance without reading the instructions because that's what Donnie's for. Donnie, do you have the page up?
Yep. This is Sonic the Hedgehog SMS NC revision, or S1NC for short. The aim of this simple hack is to give the graphics of Sonic 1 SMS a greater sense of detail, improve the gameplay experience, add more slopes to some areas, because we're Mario Maker 2 now, which could be seen as an improvement, and make other miscellaneous alterations to the game. This is actually my first ever public ROM hack release. Thank you for visiting my entry, and I hope you enjoy the hack.
Okay, so a graphical update and some tweaked level design to add more slopes. Because yeah, the one thing about level design in the original 8-bit Sonic 1 is that it was very Mario. It was very blocky. You rarely had slopes to roll down as a ball and build up speed. I also think Sonic 1 8-bit had no loops.
Apparently the Chaos Emerald location in the Labyrinth Zone 2 got changed.
Ooh, I don't even remember where the Emerald locations are in these games because I don't play these games often.
I don't play these games ever. Well, I mean, I do. Obviously, I play the entries for the contest to evaluate them and all, but I mean, like the vanilla game, like, I don't really.
I asked this to the chat and got a ton of answers, but I wonder if you guys can answer this question. Are there any video games that have a female antagonist against a male protagonist? Because the only game I can think of is Battletoads. So a female villain with a male protagonist.
Final Fantasy 8.
Final Fantasy 8, great example. Because sorceresses and all that shit.
Yeah.
Metroid versus Dark Samus.
Banjo-Kazooie. I mean,
female against male.
Metroid versus Dark Samus.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that kind of stun locked.
Stores missiles.
I kind of that still locked me. Superstar Saga, yeah. Because fuck, what was her name? Kakaleta, I think it was.
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid 3, the boss, absolutely. Does Dynablade what, Chaos Alex? Or did you mean does Dynablade count? Dynablade in one of the Superstar modes, yeah. Dynablade's a girl, so I would say that counts.
I mean, you could technically say Resident Evil Code Veronica with the Alicia.
Alexa. What's the fucking name?
Alexa. Yeah, Alexa.
Yeah.
No, that's Alfred. You can say that.
I still don't like that game at all, and it does not deserve a remake.
No, it does deserve a remake, so it can actually be a good game. What the fuck are you talking about?
Trav, would you say that the Spider Mastermind is female in Doom?
Yes. The Mastermind is female.
Yeah, then you could also say Doom.
Yeah, you could say then Doom.
Doom.
Wait, what did I come back to?
Video games where the main villain is a woman and the main protagonist is a male.
Right. I'm also gonna say a link between it's not worlds. Yeah, a link between worlds because Hilda.
Can I just say that I don't know what is it about me where just saying the word male or female just kind of elicits a. It sounds so technical.
Yeah,
it feels icky.
Yeah,
but it's just
like
biology. It's just biology. But
right, I get that. But
yeah,
like it feels weird.
Yeah,
it's just that the antagonist is a woman or not.
Oh, Sonic and the Black Knight. Yeah, great example, Nora. Oh, but that's also kind of a spoiler.
Spoiler for Sonic and the Black Knight.
You'll find out in an hour because that game is not long.
You'll know when you're older.
Not.
Well, assuming you're able to get through the Wiimote controls and stuff, and you're able to beat certain bosses in that.
Sonic and the Black
Knight's
not 15 years old. Shut up.
Wasn't fucking what was the name? Caliburn, wasn't it?
Caliburn was the name of the sword. Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't Caliburn share the same voice actor as fucking Grimoire Weiss in Nier?
Oh, I wouldn't know.
Those are words you said.
Actually, Switch Warrior, you're right with Persona 4. That the antagonist in that one is a woman.
Self 89, reject Latin, return to English, where man and wife man.
Oh god.
But yeah, no, I totally agree with that, because it's usually the people that will only refer to women as females.
Yeah.
That, like, there's something about them that I'm like, oh, that I don't know if I want to be around you.
It's a red flag. Yeah, that's like, it's a red flag.
Incels.
Yeah. Hey, Clement's in the chat. Hey, how's it going, Clement? Merlina has the same voice actress as Clementine from The Walking Dead. Okay, cool.
She does.
Same ending too. Like, fucking after what's his face dies, he says, "This world needs to live forever." And then takes the scabbard for herself, and that removes all the zombies. All right, so this is Sonic the Hedgehog Phantom Remix. This is by Dark the Creature.
Dark the Creature.
If you're tired, you should go to bed. Don't yawn in the fucking chat.
Yeah, go to sleep.
You know what? I'm gonna yawn
I'm
hard.
gonna yawn hard anyway. John, you're putting me to sleep.
Oh, I just woke up from a nap. I'm sorry.
Do you all want him to cancel the contest again?
Anyway, Donnie, entry. What's going on?
All right. Sonic the Hedgehog Phantom Remix is a completely finished hack of the 8-bit Sonic 1 for the Master System. It adds new palettes, which were heavily inspired by the Encore mode of Sonic Mania Plus.
Okay.
And the level design was completely revamped. Also, in some levels, new cool stuff has been added, mostly decorations.
Cool stuff.
Cool stuff.
Cool stuff sounds like an accolade you see like in the magazine, like advertisement for a video game. It's like cool stuff, like in like Comic Sans or some other shit. So like the level palette being changed is inspired by Encore mode in Sonic Mania Plus. And okay, well, right, I forgot. Fucking spikes damage you on contact on 8-bit. You know, unlike the Genesis games where you actively have to get skewered by the top of the spike in order to take damage, this game don't give a fuck. The whole spike.
He has a metal allergy.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. You're absolutely right. He has a metal allergy.
What metal? Is it the full skull stuff?
Titanium.
Oh, that's one hell of an allergy.
I love how on the entry page for this, the media panel notes just say nothing. And then for the judge notes, it just says nothing.
Okay.
Just one word.
I mean, maybe they got nothing to say, or
No comment.
maybe that's the joke or that sort of thing. I think for a judged entry, you may want to put something in there. Because if you can't be bothered to write a description, why should I bother playing your entry? It's kind of like what I'm saying.
Nothing.
Okay, I don't think I can go down any further.
I love 8-bit Hilltop Zone.
Did they actually make an 8-bit version of Hilltop Zone? Like,
Oh, Hilltop? No.
No. It's a pity because the song is the best part about that stage.
I hate this song so much. Sounds like the fucking system's dying.
Yeah, because don't fucking put your Game Gear into the shower stall.
Your Game Gear is not thirsty. It does not want to drink.
Santiago, it's not a matter of being petty. It's a matter of having a degree of professionalism when it comes to presenting your project. If I take what I insinuate, again, it's all personal, as a lack of confidence or a lack of effort put into describing what it is I'm playing, then that tells me that you can't be bothered. Or at least, maybe you just can't think of anything, and you know that shit happens. And I freeze sometimes when I'm trying to write a script, and it's like I can't fucking type anything. That sort of shit. But if you want me to like try and, you know, if you, for the sake of presenting something to an audience, that sort of shit, I just ask like a modicum of effort. Like, what if it's a surprise? I mean, I'll only know for sure if everyone else around me tells me so, because I'm gonna, like, for me specifically, I wouldn't have known anything about the Sonic 2 Spin Dash shit unless you guys told me to keep playing, because nothing about the ROM hack itself told me that it was going to turn that way outside of me starting later, and that was just my genuine curiosity, which is enough. But sometimes, you know, sometimes you gotta go a little above and beyond of like trying to make sure that I can't describe accurately what I'm trying to get at while trying to play at the same time.
It's okay. You gotta go fast. We understand.
Yeah. That's fucking. Can I not? I'm just gonna stick to the bottom path. I don't have enough speed. I can't make this jump from that top. So I'm just gonna. Is there another a path? I'm just gonna go right from here. Okay, yeah.
You don't have enough fasts per mile.
What the fuck was the point of the upper part of that level? If Jesus fucking Christ. No, but it goes into what I've been saying like through like the last several years. When it comes to what I personally look for when I'm playing ROM hacks or whatever, and I have to stress, I have to keep stressing, I am not a judge of this contest. I am part of the media group. My job, I'm not getting paid for anything. I just volunteer for this shit. My job is to just showcase these entries and other stuff like that, just to show, to show to the masses, and then if they're curious enough to try it themselves, try it themselves. That's the whole point. But I'm also a firm believer, personally speaking, that the ROM hack itself, without needing an instruction manual, should demonstrate what it is I'm getting into. Otherwise, I'm just going to think this is just a Green Hill recolor.
Yeah. So, you're not on board with the team that judges the mods, but you're judging the devs personally.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the Sonic Dev Contest. And I know not everybody is going to agree with that, and that's fully understandable. But to me personally, I like the ROM itself from within the game itself to demonstrate what it is that's different or it's changed on that sort of thing, instead of having to read 3 fucking essays on the description and saying that this is what's changed, this is what's like, and again, it's. Everyone's got different priorities. Everyone's got different preferences and that sort of shit, because not everybody is going to be playing these as I'm playing right now. I'm live streaming these, and I can only spend like 10-15 minutes on per entry. I don't have the time to read all of the entire description, especially if it's really fucking long, because then half of the time I spent on it is just me reading the fucking description. And it's like, if I'm making like a separate YouTube video where I'm just like examining the game itself and nothing else, and that's fine. But that is not what I'm doing for my live streams. I'm rapid fire. I go to this game. All right, I played a couple minutes of it, moving on to the next game. I can't read the entire description, especially if it's really fucking long.
Anyway, is there a single like mod that like just changes this song to fucking the Full House theme?
If there has to be like a Silver Gunner remix already.
What's everything so yellow?
I was thinking the Bridge Zone with a sunset aesthetic, looking a lot like Sunset Hill. No, I'm kidding. It looks pretty nice.
It's just a bit too yellow for my taste.
That is definitely piss waterfall.
Who pissed in this waterfall? This is why you hydrate before you go to sleep, people.
I was about to say, y'all motherfuckers need to drink water if it's looking like that.
But not too much, you could drown yourself.
Sounds like a skill issue.
If I made a mod for this contest, I put the pacer test in the description just to fuck with streamers. Full House was apparently really big in Japan, so the composer for this game probably just straight up copied it. When did Full House start? Like, I know Full House runs long. Like it started early.
1989.
1989. There's a question mark in that.
1987.
87. Holy shit! That's my birth year.
Yeah. Yep.
So
Wait,
Full House is as old as I am. Or actually, it might be
the Full House.
I am the full. Actually, no. I'm the only one in this basement right now.
So yeah, if you're the one in the bed with that, you are. Oh, never mind.
Doesn't Tails theme from SA1 copy bridge song? It's similar, but it's not exactly the same. I don't. Maybe I would. That it would sound unintentional. I guess in that case, maybe I don't know.
Nothing is original. The world is a lie.
Yes.
Buy gold.
I love the real reason City Escape is the way it is because they loved Full House in San Francisco. You're gonna play the new iteration of Sonic Generations. Like, is that John Stamos? Dude, I think John Stamos just got run over by the fucking gun truck.
Did you just phase right through the ground?
No, I don't think I faced with the ground. I think I just missed it.
It's not as bad as Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2. Oh.
Okay, I can't make. I just can't make that jump, so I'm just going to take the bottom route. That's the second time in this fucking like entry where I think like, oh, I'll stick to the top route because that top route is where all the goodies are. And I hold right and I jump and I fucking miss. We are going to move on though.
I'm just reading the fucking spelling mistake.
You should move on, then you start again.
I didn't, because it automatically plays by itself, Trail, so each jump.
Oh, right.
Do you see me moving anything with my controller? No. Sonic's doing this by himself. This Sonic is also very I think the demo behavior is still the same from Sonic.
Detected.
Hold on. I think the demo behavior wasn't updated for the updated level design, so this Sonic is confused. this Sonic's lost. Oh, I'm actually kind of curious if the Sonic's gonna die. Oh no, wait, they killed the crab meat. You got this, Sonic. You got this, Sonic. Sonic, go ahead, Sonic. You got this. You got this, Sonic.
He's having
You got this, Sonic. It's like this is.
He's just
I gotta tell you, the death of Tails hit this man hard. And now he's just, oh yeah, no, you're gonna die. What happens if Demo Sonic dies?
Sure, find out.
I'd assume it just resets the demo.
No, because I remember in this is not Sonic, but in Super Mario World, you can do some button inputs to make the behavior of Mario in the demo. You know how like Super Mario World begins and it demonstrates Mario running through like one of the special worlds. Yeah. You can fuck with the configuration to have that Mario die, and if Mario dies in the demo, you get a time up like prompt afterwards, and then you're like wrong warped to like a certain world in the game. I don't remember exactly what all the details are, but that's what I think of when like a character in a demo dies. So Sonic Sundown early teaser by Red Miso Studios. This is an early 2-act teaser of Sonic Sundown, an advanced whole game overhaul type hack of Sonic 2 Sega Master System about traveling across different planets, and a rebranded continuation of Sonic Eclipse from Sonic Hacking Contest 2018. That's a while ago. I don't remember anything about that. This is from the same team that made Hellfire Saga. Oh, okay. I know what that is.
Why does that sound?
It started life as like a Halloween hack, but then it just like throughout the years just became more and more its own thing with like a Ghost and Goblins motif, Mortal Kombat, that sort of thing. It ended up being really good. It also like ended up taking one year for the hacking contest like biggest prize. It's really nice.
I don't think there was the entire time that Hellfire Saga was getting new releases for the contest. I don't think there was a single year where it didn't win at least one trophy.
Yeah, because like it had a lot of effort put into it, and it showed, and people recognize that.
Yeah, it was very impressive.
Yeah,
like it was very like it really did win a lot of trophies over the years.
Illegal instruction set.
Oh, that was the.
That was what was it?
Burned edition. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's way back. That's some of the first years of the Sonic Hacking Contest showcase for me.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, I'm here now.
Hey Nora, the only woman in the world.
It's white, the perpetual white.
Okay, so off the top, I really like the sprite quality in this. And the coloration is really nice. Also, I love that new Sonic running animation. Oh, let me see if I can get some distance. Yeah, look at that. I kind of like that. He doesn't have the he doesn't have the wheelie feet. Well,
Yo, he wide stepping.
Yeah, he wide stepping. I like them big.
Fucking running through stages like Dr. Livesleep. Those fucking memes.
Okay, this is going to be very out there and make no sense, but the way his stance is, the noise I imagine his feet making is just imagine spiders running in flip-flops.
Oh, so this dude from DKC2.
Yes, Squitter,
thank you.
Wait, yeah, no, is that just straight up Sonic Boom?
Oh, the music that's playing?
Which Sonic Boom?
It is Sonic Boom.
It is!
The other side of the rainbow.
Oh, that one.
Why do you lose your mind? Okay. All right, so obviously I can't go down, but can I go right? I don't have enough height.
Well, you couldn't run and you couldn't fly.
You
couldn't reach the other
just not reaching the other side of that rainbow, John.
Sonic Doom.
Okay, I'm back. What did I miss?
We're playing Sonic Sundown. It's an early teaser by Red Miso Studios, the same developer as the Sonic Hellfire Saga.
Do you have that memorized?
Well, no, I don't. I didn't remember that until the chat remembered it for me.
Okay.
And then it all came flooding back.
Because I'm like, damn, you just like pulled that right out of the encyclopedia part of your brain.
There's not much there, so it's
it's kind of free real estate.
Yeah.
It's all Sonic
It's been
facts.
filled with the most useless facts known to mankind.
I hate that shit though, man, because we're talking about, again, to go back to what I was talking about earlier, was like, it feels like I'm the only one in my circle of friends that doesn't know anything about, fucking house repairs or technology. It's like, I'm stupid. Like, where did I go wrong? Dude, I can't make this. Like,
Well, you just came from there, John.
did I just come from here?
Yeah.
I'm
did just come.
confused. Can I
Go
come
left.
again? I don't like going left in the Sonic.
Chad is
game,
saying
though.
go left.
I don't
Now
like
go right.
going. I don't like going left in a Sonic.
Now
game.
go right.
So much for the
Metroid.
tolerant left.
So wait, I went left. I got a shield. Oh, this shield graphic is kind of weird. It's just like a little shield graphic.
There you go.
Like it's just a little shield. Hold on, it's just a little shield. That automatically sucks me in. Fuck! Stop. I want to comment on this shield. I'm talking. I fucking. I got this shield graphic around me, and I think this could look better. Oh, I do like that idle animation though. They're telling me to go. No, you see, hold on a second. Wait a goddamn minute. Everyone's telling me to go left, and Sonic himself is telling me to go right. So who's right?
No, who's left?
First base.
Who's on first?
What did I mean by what version of Sonic Boom? Chat's asking me. There's actually multiple versions of the Sonic Boom theme. Like there's the credits version, there's the intro one, there's a version, like a remix from a Sonic Gems collection that I remember.
Yeah.
There's the Crush 40 version.
There's also Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric. And that's the end
Sonic
of.
Boom Fire and Ice.
And that's the end of Sonic Sundown. Super small SHC 2024 teaser demo. Hope you liked it. Press 1 or 2 to advance. We are going to do that. To be honest, initially, I didn't want to enter Sundown into SHC 2024. We need to sad piano music playing in this. My original plan was to have a demo with
Wait,
way
I
more
got you
content
one
next
sec.
year. Yeah, sure. To be honest, initially, I didn't
damn.
want to enter Sundown into SHC 2024. My original plan was to have a demo with way more content next year. A lot of things right now are very incomplete and not playable at all. However, some very fine people eventually convinced me that even a 2-act demo could be worth it. Press 1 or 2 to advance. So here you go. Consider this a sneak peek of what's to come. Wink. See you next demo. The music just cut off. And check out other entries from me, Pixel Cat, and Red Miso Studios. Press 1 or 2 to advance. Okay, well, we got a standard staff here. So again, and I do agree with that one. Like, even if it seems really fucking small for the time, it doesn't really hurt to just publish something for the audience to grab and play for themselves, because feedback as early as here is paramount, because I didn't like that shield graphic. I think it looked lame. But if this is from the same devs of Sonic Hellfire, I think we got a lot of good things to look forward to for this one. This is an 8-bit entry, and I'm already very impressed graphically with what's been demonstrated. So this is one to keep your eyes on. So, okay, MD Sonic by MD Travis.
Hi.
No, Travis. Oh shit! I thought this was the old HBO logo for a second. Fuck, I'm old, dude.
Please don't remind me of work.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I didn't.
HBO does.
Okay, so this is MD Sonic. This hack should not wait. What the fuck? That passed by too fast.
It's okay, it's just the FBI.
Read
warning.
faster, idiot.
Yeah. Oh, so MD Sonic. So that was this is in reference to Sonic CD's developmental name, which was CD Sonic, which just didn't roll off the top of the tongue. Like, I'm glad they called it Sonic CD. Let me take a look. Do we have where the fuck? I thought I had the damn page ready to go here.
Where's that damn page?
I'm not gonna lie. I thought you were about to go into Hilltops.
No.
You can't call the Hedgehog mid. That's mean.
This is not a CD image. Please ignore the console name in the game category. This is a port of the Yusei demo. It's pronounced Yusei, right? Of Sonic CD to stock.
Run?
YUUSEI. Yusei. I think it's Yusei. This is a port of that demo of Sonic CD to stock Sega Mega Drive, better known as version 0.02 or the 1204 prototype. It is directly built off of all of these technical jargon that I'm not familiar with, which originally handled around one zone pass. Okay, yeah. So basically what I'm understanding, this is taking a Sega CD game and just dead ass converting it to work on a Genesis or Mega Drive without having to need a Sega CD attachment. I think maybe that covers the bare necessities. So this looks like this is Sonic CD, but it's just a Genesis game.
I love Medical Doctor Sonic.
Not just Sonic CD, a prototype of Sonic CD.
Sonic CD.
This is apparently the earliest prototype.
The earliest prototype. Past. Oh, it doesn't even make the past noise. Can I time travel?
December 12th, 1992.
John, we can't make the past noise. Fucking 70% of the cartridge is just the Sega logo.
Future.
Apparently, in this prototype build, Sonic has a weak peel out and a strong spin dash.
A strong spin dash and a weak peel out?
Yeah.
You didn't have to tell me that, man.
It's got whiskey feet.
His peel out game is weak.
Yeah.
It's really personal.
Oh shit. Well, let's demonstrate his peel out game. So,
dude.
All right, hold on. Oh god. Yeah, this is a prototype. All right. What is the one thing that frustrates the fucking shit me out of everything in the original Sonic CD? You can't launch from a spin dash without a full rev. So, but it's not just the spin dash in this case. The peel out suffers the same problem. Oh, I hate that.
God, no.
Yeah, you gotta fully charge it before you're able to. Oh, you can't even mash it, because if you mash, you jump.
Well, yeah, John, we need time to load the rest of the area.
Oh wow, holy shit, that's the full speed?
Why does he just lightly jog forward?
Damn, so that's why he's mid-Sonic.
He's taking it easy today.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day. I think I'll go for a walk. Oh, I can't even, dude, the fact that I can't mash a spin dash fucking tilts the shit out of me.
This is thanks to Sonic 1's speed cap?
Holy fucking shit, though, that spin dash. Like, god damn.
Whee!
Oh, standing close. Oh, I missed it.
the peel out is basically like a jog. But
if I recall correctly, didn't you need to hold the spin dash for CD as well? You had to hold the spin dash, but you can mash the button. You cannot mash the button. God damn, it goes so fast.
He zooms.
John's like 1 sentence review of every Sonic game. I thought that signpost said you suck. And it's like valid, but also rude.
Okay.
Man, I think this spin dash makes sense. You gotta put him into fucking launch mode like your car.
Minor nitpicky thing, I do not like how the live counter, the number is offset higher than
oh no, why did you point that
out? You can never unsee me.
I had to see it. The rest of you need to suffer.
Why are we still
here?
It's
It's not Sonic. Yeah, it's not Sonic 3. It's Sonic Cubed. Fuck. Also, and this is not the fault of. This is not the fault of MD Travis, the one who made this, but like it's Sonic City without the soundtrack, and that's heresy, man. I love the Japanese Sonic City soundtrack so much. I can't fucking mash the spin dash button, dude. That's going against so much muscle memory.
Prototype.
All right, chat. Solve for Sonic X Cubed.
You say.
It seriously looks like it says you suck because you pass it so fast.
Oh, is there a boss fight?
One very common theme about prototypes is that, oh, I can see why they got rid of this.
Okay, I was humming the theme so that I know how much time invincibility I have. Glad to see Eggman is still just as pathetic in this. Oh, I was waiting for the fucking flower capsule. It's not in this. Dun 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 dun. No wait, fucking. Why am I saying Terminator? This is the Rocky credits. Dun 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 dun.
For a moment there, I thought it was about to do the TH, like
the THX logo. Yeah. Wow, all I can say, technically impressive, but also holy shit, thank God Sonic CD advanced past that. Oh, this hack should not be sold. Yeah, because that's the thing that people do, don't they? Like, they'll fucking they'll put a ROM hack into a flash cart and then try to make a profit off of it.
Yep, it was like a really, really big issue with like pawn shops in the fucking 2000s where you'd go, your fucking cheap parents would go there to get you a Pokemon game, and they'd come home with some fucking repackaged 2000s era Pokemon ROM hack. Usually some shit like Pokemon Quartz or Pokemon Naranja.
Sonic the Hedgehog 3 Master Edition. Return to Angel Island and save the day once more. The Master Edition differs from the others since it's much more than just spikes and instant death. Haha. This actually tests your skills. Do you know how to use the elemental shields to your benefit? Some obstacles need elemental shields to get through. There are multiple paths to choose from in 3 difficulties. Tails is the easy mode. Sonic and Tails serves as normal mode. Sonic is hard mode. Okay, well, we're gonna play normal mode because I'm a bitch. Well, no, if I was a bitch, I'd play as Tails, I guess. Okay, so am I a good enough gamer to play Sonic 3 Master Edition?
Yeah, Tails is easy mode, Sonic and Tails are normal mode, and Sonic alone is hard mode.
John, didn't someone give you a flash card for a few years ago for SAC? Yes, and the person that gave me that flash card was the developer of that game. That's different.
Oh, I remember that. That was cool though.
Yeah. It was to demonstrate that something can work generally on hardware. It's another thing, and this is like, I'm going to talk real quick before I continue on. It's one thing when someone puts a ROM and a ROM hack in a flash card to like demonstrate that it can work on technology, but more often than not, the folks that put the ROM hack in the flash card and sell it off don't even make the game. They just downloaded it off of a website and then put it in a flash card and then sell it. So the creator well, first off, it's also legally dubious, but also the creator sees no benefit from it.
Yeah.
Donnie, do you want to read anything else? Oh, the platform just fucking disappears, dude. Okay, so I'm just gonna spin dash. Oh wait, no, wait, I got Sonic and Tails. I'm assuming I can just fly, right?
There's 3 levels and 2 bonus stages in this.
Okay.
Angel Island Zone, Lava Mine Zone, Launch Base Act 2, and then the Lucky Shot bonus stage and Gumball Machine bonus stage. Info on the items.
Can we talk for a second? Can we talk for a second?
Uh-huh.
You saw I launched out of that ramp, and a bed of spikes greets me as I land. That's out of my control. That was like, come on, man. That's not challenging. That's a gotcha moment.
That's dickhead level design.
Yeah. Cool prank, bro.
Basically, Kaizo type stuff.
The spring sucks.
Oh fuck! I'm back in the beginning of the stage.
You're legit at the beginning.
Next of your reflexes.
Okay, I let go of the D-pad that time because now I know that I got a bed of spikes heading my way. Oh, okay. So I got a feeling that this ROM hack is gonna be very reactionary, like full of all the trial and error. So it's not so much a game of skill; it's a game of memorization. And I guess I guess having the skill to like solve or complete the obstacle thrown ahead. Holy fucking shit! What am I going? Okay. No, I think. Oh wait, no. I mean, I meant to do. Oh no, there's the slow shoes from multiplayer in this.
Kills self.
Oh no, I'm slow. Dies.
No.
Okay, let's let that go there. Okay, cool.
Someone fucking taped bricks to Sonic's shoes.
No, fucking the plot of Sonic Labyrinth, was it?
Yeah.
It was only possible because one night while Sonic was snoozing, Eggman swaps his regular speed shoes with slow shoes.
So instead of Eggman
Killing the motherfucker.
Exactly. Instead of Eggman having the prime opportunity to take care of that blasted hedgehog,
I'm going to swap his shoes.
This track. This needs to be an Eggman thing.
I'm slobbing the shoes, Sonic!
And there's not a goddamn thing that you can do about it!
Sonic just wakes up in the middle and is like, Eggman, what the fuck are you doing in my house?
Also, I have a house.
Damn, why do you guys keep spoiling the plot of the Sonic 3 movie now?
Well, that's
Like,
your fucking fault, Donnie. You should have read the leaked script. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
What do you keep doing with my shoes?
I go back to what the description said. The elemental shields are necessary, so they gave me a water shield here. So wait a minute. Do I gotta?
Is it wanting you to bounce?
It wants me to bounce, but I don't think bouncing is enough. I have to have speed and bounce too. I'm gonna save state out of general curiosity here.
Oh, good thing you save stated.
Good thing you save stated. You clipped that corner.
Okay, that right there. That was my dumbass. I just didn't jump on time. I don't think spin dashing and bouncing is the play. I just have enough speed. It really sucks that I can't enable Tails flight for this because I don't have a player 2 as of right. Okay. Someone in the chat was saying that I should read the credits for this as well, but can I only see the credits if I beat the game? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, that ain't fucking happening in the time that I have.
I'm assuming they meant on the entry page. They also said the same to me, like read the credits info. I looked at the credits. I'm not sure. I thought that maybe there's something there that they wanted.
I think there's a second platform a little higher than the moving one.
Yeah, and I need the fucking bubble shield to reach it comfortably. And I keep going right, and I do apologize for that. I forget that at this state I'm supposed to be going left. All right, so I'm just gonna bounce.
I'm just gonna jet.
Fuck, dude, that platform stops before don't say that, right? Like, the Sonic 3 movie. Fuck, I keep going right. I meant to go left. I'm fighting against all the fucking brain cells today.
One of the game testers for this is in the chat. That's why.
I'm sorry, but also maybe. But hold on a second. I know I gotta go left. I need the elemental shield. I barely have enough speed for that. Oh, I see an enemy, and I have the bubble shield, so I know the projectile is harmless because it'll just bounce off. But I do need to. Oh wait, hold on. Come on. What gimped me? Was it a ground tile that's lower than it looks? Come on. Move that shit up. Hold on, like, let me save state here, just because for the sake of progress. What is that? Come on, that should be moved up.
That's some invisible Kaizo block.
Yeah, that's invisible collision. Come on, that's cheap. I don't like that. See, and it stops. It literally starts right here. It's literally just a block. No, wait.
We were
now it's
Sonic
there,
Kaizo.
and now it's not. And now, it's like, come on, get rid of that shit. Delete that.
Delete this.
All right. So now that I know that there's just a low ceiling there, I can try. No, god damn it, that's stupid.
Ooh, you might have to do a low spin dash jump.
Well, I don't have any real estate though, and I need height. The bubble shield is how I get up there. No, I can't do that.
You have to go to that platform that's more to the left.
I fucking maximized the screen.
Chat is saying, John, this is clearly one of Eggman's diabolical traps.
You hit the reset button.
No, I just maximized the screen. I shrunk it down.
So the problem is you're doing the vertical jump for the beef when you should be doing the one block jump.
Shut
for the chicken.
up, dude! I read that tweet at like 3 in the morning after having a drink, and I was like, I'm sober now.
Chat, where do you land on the quadrant of whether or not you would jump for the beef or the chicken, and if you're a parkour
Stop saying words!
Okay, apparently I need to start staying up later because I miss these things. What?
I might have to skip this because I can't cross this because of just the ceiling's too low, and I can't do it within a reasonable amount of time.
Hey Dev, if you're in the chat, do we got the Sonic 3 debug?
Well, there's a level select in the beginning, I think, so we can just jump ahead. Try Tails alone. Yeah, you know what? Let's try Tails, because we rarely get Tails action in this, so.
Tails is easy mode, so
yeah.
I imagine you'll have an easy.
What stage should we do?
Lava Mine Act 2.
Lava Mine? Lava Mine? Was that is that an early name for Lava Reef?
I think it is, actually.
Okay.
They uninstall.
Tails, you okay there?
He keeps dying in every rollback.
Yeah, I know. It's like that's it. That's where the story ends. Sometimes people are just not cut out for certain adventures.
And poor Tails.
So anyway, I'm dying on the hill of fucking Sonic and Knuckles isn't good.
Wait, just
Damn.
do you mean all right, so do you mean just like everything that's incorporated in Sonic and Knuckles, or do you mean standalone?
I've just standalone Sonic and Knuckles.
Standalone.
Sonic 3 is great. Sonic and Knuckles kind of falls apart in its level design.
Well, because it was one game that was split into 2, so its level balancing is all over the place because you're technically playing the second half of a large game.
Yeah, but it's also still just not good.
Okay, so you're not just talking about Sonic and Knuckles like individual. You're just talking about Sonic and Knuckles like level design. You're just talking about every stage that's a part of Sonic and Knuckles.
Yeah, most of the stages I really don't like them.
Did the lava just insta kill you even though you had rings?
Good question. Let's find out. Oh yeah, lava is instant death.
We love that.
I mean,
fucking.
it's realistic.
No, like, I mean, I'll somewhat agree that the Sonic and Knuckles portion is the weakest part of the second half of the game, because I hate Sandopolis. Like, I think Sandopolis goes on too fucking long, and it's just not a very interesting stage. Great music, but it's not a very interesting stage. But like, dude, like, for as much as I don't like Sandopolis, like fucking like Mushroom Hill Zone, I love that zone so much. Mushroom Hill is so fun. What the fuck? Mushroom Hill is so. Oh, it was a spring. Okay. I did not see that. I was like, you blink and you miss. That sort of shit. But like Flying Battery, I really like. Sandopolis is after that. No, I do not like Sandopolis. Lava Reef is after Sandopolis, right? Am I missing anything? No, yeah, it's Lava Reef after. And like Lava Reef, I can take or leave it. I like Act 1 more than I do Act 2.
Actually, Hidden Palace is after Lava Reef.
No, I said after. No, I said after Sandopolis.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm not even counting Hidden Palace, really.
No, Hidden Palace doesn't count.
Mushroom Hill, it's a great start. Flying Battery, I like half of it, and then everything else I just really do not care for.
That's really fucking weird. Why do I get zoomed back? I'm assuming that's a collision issue. I got the slow shoes in front of the life. I love collision. After Lava Reef, we have Sky Sanctuary. Sky Sanctuary is fine. It's only one act. Because Invincible Sun, it feels Sky Sanctuary is a touch overrated. I don't really hear anyone say that Sky Sanctuary is, oh my god, best Sonic level. I don't think I've ever really heard the general opinion. Like, cause like my ass, like, I guess it just goes to show my age. When I think of Sky Sanctuary, I just think of those ye old Sonic retro discussions where Sky Sanctuary wasn't yellow enough.
Yeah.
But people wouldn't be more piss colored.
You know, but
all I know is that Sega really loves Sky Sanctuary because they keep bringing it back.
To be fair, outside of, I would argue, Mushroom Hill, it's like the one zone everyone thinks of when they think of Sonic and Knuckles, because of like, this is the turning point of the story.
Yeah.
It also has a banger theme, which I think helps a lot.
Yeah, like Sky Sanctuary's theme is great.
Anyways, my Sonic 3 level design thoughts are, I've never finished Sonic 3. I think the furthest I played Sonic and Knuckles is actually Flying Battery.
Have you played... So if you're going to play Sonic 3 at any point in time, if you're curious enough to go back to it, play Sonic 3 Air.
Okay.
Because that is like the definitive way to play the game nowadays. Like, dead ass, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Outside, like, if you want to be official, you buy the Origins collection, right? But for like the definitive, customizable Sonic 3 experience, you play Sonic 3 Air.
Sonic 3 Air is like, if I remember correctly, its main drive, like the thing that the engine of it is Sonic 3 and Knuckles ROM, I believe, which is why it was allowed in the contest in the first place.
I want to fly, but at the same time, like, all it takes is something hitting me once, and I go back, and the lava fucking instantly kills me, dude. Yeah, imagine buying Origins. Listen, I know Origins got its problems, but at the same time, it's an official release. And if I want to show the devs like Sonic Team and Sega that I still care about Sonic, I'm going to buy it. And I hope it's good.
Also, like, having all the Sonic games on my freaking Switch, that's great.
Yeah.
You actually need the Steam version of Sonic 3 for Sonic 3 Air. It actually kind of runs off of that.
We got to walk onto that other platform.
Clearly, you don't own piracy. Wait, well, hold on.
You don't own piracy.
Clearly, you don't own piracy.
I can't go that way.
Rip in peace, Ryu Jinx, on that note.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. You know these things are like Hydras. You cut off one head, two more will take its place.
No, absolutely. It's just it'll take time. That's
Tails?
all it really is.
Tails? You okay?
This certainly is a ROM hack of all time.
Fuck, man, I tried to do the smart-ass shit by drinking water while I'm experiencing a fucky-wucky, and the game corrected itself mid-drink.
Even Tails like, what the fuck was that shit?
If you want to support Sonic and shit, yeah, unfortunately, you're gonna have to buy that collection. Because as much as you may want to just buy a copy of Mega Collection Plus from off of eBay, That's not going to support Sega at all.
Hold on a second.
It is
Marty
not.
Man 641. Okay, before you lose your mind in Lava Mine, end it with Launch Base Zone Act. So you're making an assumption that I can even finish the fucking stage, because so far I have not finished any stage. So we're like, I'll give it a few college tries, but I gotta move on.
Oh yeah, there is a Sonic Origins entry in the contest this year. That's right. I don't think that was the case last year, but there is this year.
Launch Base 2. Here we go.
Oh yeah, how much is Mega Collection Plus going for?
I think like $20.
Mega Collection? Yeah, it's not terribly expensive.
Yeah. No, give
I
me
gotta say,
Mega Collection.
I'm not sure if it's a consequence or if it's an intentional design of the ROM hack. I don't like how muted the music is.
Why was it
Ice
floating on
Tail's
the water?
pogging.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, why was that checkpoint floating in the water? I have questions.
What's going on here?
Is this another creepy pasta?
No, dead ass. Like, as soon as I fell down into the ocean and it just became all black, like, what's gonna eat me?
Oh, this
I'm just gonna
is
die.
triggering that hydrophobia.
Oh,
You fell
There's
into
a
the
sky under
sky.
these waters.
I wrapped. Yeah. The level.
To the sky.
It
Collision.
Nathan, it's pronounced hydrophobia. Wait,
You come to my house and you call it hydroxy.
Please don't do that in my house. What the fuck, man?
My daughter's wedding.
You ruined my night, Uncums.
Cubs? How the fuck do you do that? I don't think this level's finished.
You come into my house, and now I know how doll houses are made.
I don't like that.
I don't think this level's possible. You exit the building and then backtrack. You did this glitch yourself. Wait, you exit the building and then backtrack. You did this glitch. What are you talking about? I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. Are you talking about like in regards to like the hack itself, or what are you talking about like in a previous like Sonic 3 playthrough?
Did you enter a space that was supposed to screen lock and you went backwards behind the actual lock?
But hold on, I died, and that should have reset any sort of flag that I might have accidentally skipped. I think I broke it. So let's reset. Let's reset because I don't think I was supposed to do that.
You hit a checkpoint on the
I hit a checkpoint. No, so the checkpoint is in the spot where the graphic just didn't load. I hit a checkpoint out of bounds. Okay, well I didn't mean to, but it's also like
why was there a checkpoint out of
your
bounds?
layer flag was saved from the bug state. Those are words. All right, I'll just try again. I'll try not to do that. So see, because I was under the impression that when you die, no matter what happened previously, everything should like reset to a neutral state. Yeah. Like when you reload, but apparently that's not how Sonic works. Not this ROM hack, Sonic specifically. I want to keep it to Sonic.
Yeah, I think you stumbled on a weird engine bug there.
Okay.
This is actually something I've had happen to me while playing Freedom Planet, where I fucking accidentally ended up on the wrong layer of the stage design and fucking ended up stuck in just a weird out of bounds state until I just reloaded the stage. Yeah. Because it fucking like snapshotted me down there.
Yeah, that's so weird. Okay, I'm learning something new.
You guys are thinking about this way too hard. This is just one of Infinite's diabolical fucking illusions.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna save state now, so I don't have to keep doing this. Save state. Here we go. Here.
So all the boss is like 20 seconds away from the start of the level. How did we?
Whoa, this version of the song.
Yeah, I have to ask: is the music sounding like this? Is this intentional, or is it just like a consequence of like the hack itself? Because I gotta say, the music doesn't sound good at all. Hold on a second. God, like I see them explaining shit in the chat, and I want to read it, but I can't fucking read chat and play at the same time, like without pausing the fucking game.
Layer flag is which part of the stage you're on. It's what lets you go through loops. Your current lair is saved and reloaded on hitting a checkpoint.
Maybe there should be a checkpoint floating in the water.
Eggman zooming, dude. Okay, that was my fault. I wanted to cheese him so
This
bad.
music is not cooking. Who let them in the kitchen?
Well, I was hungry.
I was the chef on the SS Diarrhea.
Fuck. Actually, I'm gonna save state here. I'm sorry to do this. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna do it. I have to get a move on. So that's my fault.
I can't believe this.
Also, I don't have a save state hotkey, so I do apologize for having to manually click on these things. Let me pause and save state here, just so I can get a move on. There we go.
Every time you save state, right afterwards you die.
That's why you save state.
Fucking ball.
Yeah, that's why you
That's
save
why I
state.
save state.
It's just funny how they predict when you're about to use
Eat shit, Tails. Bam.
Dude, are you running for governor? Because you gotta save this state.
Hail, behold, you're dead again.
Hale has gone through so much in this stream.
Oh, come on.
He deserves it.
No, he does not.
No, he doesn't.
Why does all the fucking creepypastas that I see about Sonic fucking think Tails deserves death? What the fuck did this kid do to you?
War crimes.
He was a child and mildly annoying, like every video game child.
I was
Every
always the
child
second
is
player.
annoying.
I was always the second player, and so now I'm taking revenge.
Well, you see, Tails is like the Tony Stark of this world. He just makes weapons for the sake of it, and then, that leads to issues.
He's like 8!
God, it's that fucking image of, I just want to be friends with everyone. God, you're so fucking selfish. I am 10 years old.
Oh my god. What's that? Gravity Falls discourse?
Yeah. Did you see Grunkle Funkle wins the Bunkle Fumple?
Yes,
Fuck.
I have, actually. All right, I guess there we go.
Damn, how many hits does this boss take?
It seems to be the same amount from the original boss. It's just that he's moving a lot faster, and I have no ring, so I'm playing very carefully.
And that stupid freaking death ball that rotates.
Death ball
around
that
him.
rotate. What the fuck is that supposed to be?
Football.
Football?
Sports!
Yo, how about that fucking
that's my
sport
fault.
ball?
I thought I flew too close to the fucking sun, dude.
Actually, I can't talk that much shit about sports ball. People take it very seriously here. I don't want to die.
I've seen the riot.
Runkle Skunkle wins the
It's the
Funkle
Funkle Bunkle. Grunkle Stunkle wins the Funkle Bunkle. Come on, man.
Yeah,
Catch up.
It's so hard to understand. He wins the fucking bubble.
I got that. I wasn't expecting the musical.
Okay.
Hey, no, fucking football is hell over here. Both work and outside of work.
Oh, fuck.
See, for me, it was like, where I grew up, college football was really, really big. Because the Falcons are fucking dog shit, so no one actually cares that much when they're playing a game. But, you know what they do care about? Whether or not fucking Georgia Tech or UGA's winning.
Yeah. Well, I'm
and then
in
I moved
Alabama.
up here, and people get intense about football.
Yeah. Which football? The only one that matters in Alabama. That being the Alabama versus Auburn game. What about Tennessee? What about Tennessee?
Yeah, what about
Big arm.
Tennessee? Does Tennessee even have a fucking team? I don't know.
No.
Remember the Titans?
No!
I don't think that was a question.
Oh, fuck. I didn't know the hands had a hitbox. Oh, well, the arm itself specifically. I thought only the hands could like grab you. I was trying to spin dash through the center to get a hit, but it didn't work.
I was about to say, I hope you had safe stated again by then.
Oh,
No, yeah, I did. I also got to try because I don't have the instant shield for this, so.
If anyone in chat with a fucking lengthy history of just how bad the fucking Atlanta Falcons are, I highly recommend the multi-part documentary series Dorktown did. It's incredible.
Technically, Virginia does have a team in the NFL. It's the Washington Commanders, because Washington, D.C. is actually technically a part of Virginia.
What?
It's technically an autonomous zone, but like everyone who fucking works in DC, like they don't live in the city. They all live in like right to the south of it.
Yeah. But no, I'm 2 for 2 on shitty jobs that get affected by football each year.
Skill issue.
Fucking working cable now, and then previously before that I worked Dollar General, and oh my god, football season was an absolute pain.
Oh, I work fucking retail. You know when a game's going on because suddenly it gets very, very busy.
Well, it gets busy like that hour prior to the game, but like 15 minutes in, it's dead fucking quiet.
Oh no, yeah, they might as well do a fucking announcement when kickoff happens saying "Go home."
Yeah, pretty much.
So I'm assuming Big Arm was just left alone because it's Big Arm, because that was exactly the same fight.
Or like large appendage. Got him.
Hello, dude. The Sonic 3 like final boss theme is so fucking good though.
I mean, it's good as long as you don't get stuck where he's like jerking off the.
I'm not gonna die, right?
Yeah, hang on, what's going on here?
So in the original Sonic 3, you're fighting the Big Arm boss as you were launching. What you were riding the Death Egg. You're riding the launch base essentially because the Death Egg is launching, and then after Big Arm is kaput, the launch mechanism explodes and you start falling down towards Mushroom Hill. But I'm assuming they didn't quite. This is weird.
Tails is going to fucking space.
Wait, that's why it's called launch base?
Yeah, it's called launch base because.
Are you joking?
Wait, did you not know that?
No, I didn't consider that. I just thought of it as just a name.
Yeah, because that's where the Death Egg's launching from.
Yeah, I never thought about that. Honestly.
Silly goose.
You didn't know that?
You absolute buffoon.
Oh, Christ. So if there's one thing you can take away from any sort of difficulty hack, it's like, wow, John really fucking sucks at classic Sonic game. And it's like, yeah, no, you're right.
Also, the dev was saying that wasn't playing correctly.
Wait, what? Come on!
You somehow broke the final boss.
I'm just fucking playing. I'm holding right and I'm jumping. But still, I have to ask because the devs are in the chat. Why does the music sound so muted? Like, why does the music sound like? I'm honestly, no offense, because you obviously didn't compose the music. Why does the music sound like shit?
Dad, what the fuck?
I was a beta tester of this game, so I made a cameo in a Sonic Hacking Contest entry. Wait, is that why you wanted me to play this? So that you could see your name in the credits?
Never let them know your next move.
I don't even know my next move. Oh yeah, there was their name.
They detuned the music as a joke. Oh, okay. All right.
Look at what I did.
Bro, self-promoting on XCC
hands you a 144p mix of launch base as a joke. It's like, you think this is fucking funny? No, but seriously. So again, not to be too much of a wet blanket. I didn't like this that much because I'm not really that big into difficulty hacks because I feel a lot of times I feel like I'm playing a really bad Mario Maker course, but you know, to each his own. I understand that. This is not for me. So this is Sonic 1 and Sonic 3, which is wouldn't it
Sonic
wait,
1.
hold on. Wouldn't it be called Sonic 3 and Sonic 1? Because this is Sonic 3 Sonic in Sonic 1.
But it's. I think the idea is that they're hacking Sonic 1 stages into Sonic 3, though.
Okay.
Well,
yeah,
if it's a ROM hack for Sonic 3, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, according to the entry page, it says this is a port of Sonic the Hedgehog 1971 to Sonic Clean Engine, or SCE, our heavily modified and improved Sonic 3 and Knuckles engine, which we have been using for a long time for our MD projects, such as Hellfire Saga and Sonic 3 and Knuckles Epilogue.
Yeah. So this is Sonic 1 in the Sonic 3 engine. Oh, okay. So just the entirety of Sonic 1 plays in Sonic 3. So when you break it down, Sonic with an Insta Shield and you have Tails.
Yeah. Also, Donnie, did you say improved Sonic 3 engine?
Oh. Yes, they specifically said that their Sonic 3 and Knuckles engine is heavily modified and improved.
Okay.
Oh, that's cute. You can't improve perfection.
Yeah, it's the same engine they use for Hellfire.
Wait, hold on. What are you describing as perfection?
Tails is there.
Engine.
Sonic 3's engine. Okay. I thought you were talking about like just Sonic 3 entirely. I was like, motherfucker, we just had a tangent where you don't like a lot of Sonic and Knuckles design.
But that's not Sonic 3.
That's Sonic and Knuckles. And then I slowly,
yes, it is.
And then another furrow gets added to my forehead because I'm so tired of this old discussion.
I am shitting and pissing. I'm gonna play Sonic Adventure 2.
They're the same game. I'm sorry, but if you split Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles into separate games, you're just fucking wrong. I'm sorry to say. They're the same game. They're meant to be the same game.
I think the Hyper Emeralds break the flow.
Apparently, Tails and Knuckles have new paths in Marble Zone 3, Spring Yard Zone Act 2, and Starlight Zone Act 1.
Oh man, I love the fire shield.
Wow.
Even Sega says they're one game. Sega's wrong.
What in the 32X? I thought I was gonna fight a giant Eggman for a second there.
Hi, Tails. I just now realized Tails is here.
Oh, get him, Tails! Tails, come back up here.
Hi, Tails.
Yeah,
Tails.
he's here to...
Tails,
He's emotional support.
Got him, Tails. Yeah, see, and people want to kill this fucker.
Die.
Tails.
That's fucked up, dude.
Small.
Like, he's just there for emotional support. I was like, kill this. Kill this child.
You know what? I'm killing myself right in front of me.
Traumatize that baby.
Izuka said they're separate before a while back, pretty sure. No source. Am I supposed to just take your word for that?
My sources, I made it the fuck up.
My sources believe me, bro.
Anyway, Sega's usually wrong anyway, so why should we care about what they say?
Hang on. People are bringing up Maria. We're excited to see that child get shot. She got shot 50 years ago. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, there's a statute of limitations for this.
Go off, Queen.
It was a sign of the times.
Okay, hold on. This tells me. Can I?
Listen, she was gonna die from super AIDS anyways.
This child has had it good for too long.
Hey, speaking of which, I think the new-ish episode of the Shadow stuff dropped
John,
today.
when you're trying to make Tails fly, you're holding up, right?
Yeah, I'm holding up.
Okay.
Yeah, I know how to do it. It's just it doesn't work. I think that was something that's like that so that's something that only worked in multiplayer in the original version of the game, but in the Taxman versions, all you had to do was hold up. And that's the muscle memory I'm trying to like fight.
Well, I mean, alternatively, you could just hold R for like 5 seconds.
There's no R button in Sonic Genesis.
What?
No, I'm sorry to say, Troy. I'm sorry you had to find out this way, but there's no R button.
No, I'm pretty sure there's an R button.
You can't kill children anymore because of woke.
No, when you're Sonic, you hold R and then you'll grab Tails and you'll start flying. And if you're Tails, you'll grab Sonic and you'll get a speed boost.
You know what? This checks out. Final Fantasy 14 Endwalker, we watch Child die. Dawn Trail, we don't.
Oh, Reddit was right. Yeah, good question. Actually, I was generally curious myself because there's no giant ring at the end of the stage when you have 50 rings. But I also haven't come across a giant ring, so I'm not entirely sure how this version handles special stages. I'm also just playing Sonic 1 again, and I have to remind myself we should probably get a move. Is there anything that I should show off before we move on to the next entry?
I did say earlier that Tails and Knuckles do have new paths in Marble Zone Act 3, Spring Yard Zone Act 2.
Does the level select for Sonic 1 work in this?
Yes. Wait, what? Why do they name UDLRA plus star?
If you say it 3 times in the mirror, they appear.
Yeah.
ELR, it's up, down, left, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's up, down, left, right in Sonic 1, but when I hold A and press start, it didn't trigger anything. Maybe, hold on. Hold A, press start, hold A, press start. Okay, yeah, there we go.
I remember this menu.
What zone was it, Donnie?
Well, there's 3 of them. Marble Zone Act 3, Spring Yard Zone Act 2, and Starlight Zone Act 1.
Oh, let's do Starlight Zone.
Tails and Knuckles. Tails and Knuckles have new paths for those.
I thought you just said Tails and Nipples.
Nipples the enchilada, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a throwback. Holy
rock
shit.
hard fist nipples.
I can't believe that guy works for the fucking franchise now. That's the part that gets me.
Reach for the stars, kids. That's what you should take away from that one. Because if Nipples the enchilada dude can actually start working on Sonic stuff now, why can't
Anything
you?
is possible.
Yeah.
Reach for the stars with your rock hard fist nipples.
Yeah, reach for the stars, although they look pretty far.
I don't know. I'm pretty tired. Can we go tomorrow?
I'm going on a shit.
You go to the bathroom.
What?
So I showed off, the Sonic Colors mod to my girlfriend.
Yeah.
At first, I had her play a little bit of like just base Sonic Colors Ultimate on the PS5. Dude, she was having the most unfun time.
Is it really that bad?
Hey Pat, thank you for the raid party of. I didn't see the number, but thank you very much, Pat. I hope you're enjoying
Party,
your stream.
party.
Hashtag I got nothing. That's unfortunate. Also, did I even show off a unique level for Tails? I just played through. I don't think I did. I just played Starlight Zone as normal. Random reminder that the Sonic 1 level select is the same as the Catholic sign of the cross. That's right, up, down, left, right.
Oh, yes.
No, I mean, to be fair, that is a great way of remembering it. So it's like, Dios, what was the level select? Oh, right.
What's the level select code for Sonic 1? Spectacles, testicles, wallet, watch, and A start.
What does Sega mean by that?
Jesus the Christ.
Sonic the Hedgehog 2 archives by Team Conquest and Team Technical. like, that's cute. We're back this year. The prototype theme is hack based on endless Sonic 2 pre-release information, game data, and concept arts to represent the original game in a view that you've never seen. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 Archives is, in their words, another beta hack that seeks to bring back cut content from the game's prototypes, revitalize the game's concepts, and release levels and Batniks and fully recreate the early concept of the time travel story. Oh, so this was back when Sonic 2 was originally like Sonic CD. Along with this hack improves both the prototype content and the final concept by adding new animations, Batnik and character shots, level art and backgrounds, new music, and more. Okay.
Dude, I'm getting so tired of these goddamn betas.
Ooh, nice graphical update to Emerald Hill, though. That's very colorful. I love the skyline. That said, this is
bring back Gamma.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh wait, if this is beta Sonic 2, that means I can probably eat shit by smacking into a wall. Let me test that out. That's a snail.
Nora, Trav, check muted.
Yeah!
I'm afraid of you.
Yeah, there we go.
Also, I need to present you guys with something.
I love that.
When Zero takes the Chaos Emerald, Super Emeralds, Master Emeralds, Soul Emeralds, Magic Tap on the World Ring, he becomes true Hyper Dark Chaos, Dark Spine, Thesaurus, and screw it. Let's just call him Jesus. Zero the Hedgehog.
Wow.
Also, can I just say that I'm glad they went beyond the fucking butt plug checkpoint from Sonic 2 prototype, because that's just a fucking butt plug.
That looks like something we would have found behind our old apartment.
Yeah.
How do you know what that looks like?
For the record, she's referring to an old fleshlight we found buried in some leaf piles behind our old apartment.
Yeah, so
that's awesome.
Off the fucking balcony to our backyard.
Yeah. There was just a discarded fleshlight in the back, and we stared at it.
That was my name in high school. Never mind.
The old flashlight in the back.
Discarded flashlight is my band name.
Ooh, a picture's worth 1,000 words. The background in this is,
and I can't read.
The background of this is gorgeous. I
really
love this. It's a little muted, but it's also because it's overcast skies. But
I mean, you could turn the volume up.
No.
Overcast skies,
a little
cloudy eyes.
Sonic's blue a little different than normal.
Yeah. I think it just might. I'm not exactly sure how they achieved this graphical. Oh fuck, dude! I don't miss the slamming into the wall thing.
You motherfuckers knowing the goddamn hex color values for Sonic per
because
game.
we play this a lot, dude. We're fucking Sonic fans. So like, I don't know what to tell you.
Dude, I can't even like name all 50 states, but I can tell you the Sonic colors.
Like dead ass, yeah, because you can't play a state.
True.
Ooh.
You can save one though.
What was the state of play?
What did I mean by that?
Save.
State of plays where they tried to sell us on $750 paperweight.
Like $750.
If you're lucky.
Where's the other $50 coming from?
Disk drive.
Oh, well, no, that's 80.
Oh my god, is it? I think Jim Ryan needs to take a long vacation. That's all I can say on that without breaking Twitch EOS.
The disk drive is 80 and the fucking vertical stand is like $30.
Ocean Wind Zone.
Ooh. Vertical stand?
So
it can't stand on its own?
All of the Act 1 tracks are the same tempo as the demo tape versions released a while back, while the Act 2 tracks are the same tempo as the final. I guess to get the best of both worlds. You know,
it's like cutting off my leg and trying to sell it back.
I believe they attempted to do something similar with the original release of Sonic Colors Ultimate.
Oh, that's a cheap spike.
Me when I'm at the Spike buying house. Is that Friday Night Funkin' Jesus?
It sure is!
So, like...
What?
Nora, you fascinate me.
looking at the PS5 Pro, it looks like the shell kind of like extends out past the bottom, and that's why you need the vertical stand? Because the shell obstructs it from standing up by itself?
Then make the shell different!
No, we have to fucking nickel and dime every single part of.
I don't even use coins anymore, bro.
Ocean Wind Zone. I don't remember Ocean Wind Zone at all. Oh no! Wait, no. Yeah, no. What am I talking about? Because this would be a past version of Oil Ocean. So I would assume that it uses a lot of level design from Oil Ocean, but retooled so that it's not so punishing because it's not converted. It hasn't been industrialized yet.
Oh,
that's not ocean. That's not oil we see in the background. That's just honest to God water.
Interesting.
Dragoon Knight brings up a good point. So the new PS5 Slims also need to have a vertical stand to stand up vertically because they can't.
Spine.
That actually is something I'm curious about saying, like, Oil Ocean, like, maybe before it was industrialized, or, like, maybe now that the events of Sonic 2 have happened, like, what has happened to Oil Ocean since then? Like, is it still fucked, or is it still... or is, like, nature reclaiming it all and it's returning to more normal again?
That's not how satellites work.
What?
What the hell is Eggman doing? Oh, he's got electric.
What do you mean?
Interesting. This is a unique boss. What do we got here? Okay, so Eggman's untouchable when he's got the electrical barrier on. I'm just trying to cheese hits because, like, I got rings, whatever. Okay, so it's like the only time I can reasonably hit him safely is when he's trying to electrocute the water. That's why you don't put lithium batteries in the fucking ocean, dude.
I love lithium!
When Eggman uses his phone in the shower, exactly.
God damn it.
That's a weird fucking thing that he drops down. It looked like he put a toaster in the water.
Is that really why his machine is exploding here? Because of the lithium leaking
yeah,
the
because
water?
the fucking lithium hit the salt water.
Rookie mistake, honestly.
Skill issue.
Who would say rookie mistake? Was that Sonic?
Yeah, he knows all about it.
Jungle Woods. Well, I mean, Jungle Woods, Wood Zone. Like Wood Zone is probably the most well-known prototype. What the fuck is wrong with that squirrel, dude?
That squirrel is scoped out.
Wait, is that squirrel the fucking pig robot?
It's the pig robot from Scrap Braid, but
that squirrel has seen some shit.
That squirrel ain't looking for nuts.
Wood Zone is arguably the most well-known prototype zone that did not make the final cut. I just fucking ignored that checkpoint too.
I always think of Genocide City Zone.
You think no? Because I don't think Genocide City Zone. I mean, the name is striking too. But if we're talking about like,
I guess I just remember it the most.
If we're talking about as early as like the Simon Y prototype, I think that's how you pronounce the name. There was nothing in Genocide City. It was just a blank template. You just fell right through. But when I think of prototype levels, I always think of Hidden Palace Zone because that's like the most famous one, and Wood Zone. And Wood Zone like always visually fascinated me because you don't see a level like this anywhere in the game outside of maybe Mystic Cave.
Yeah, because it's bland as fuck.
Well, yeah, but it's also like it's a prototype level. Jason, it wasn't finished.
Oh yeah, we got Genocide City assets recently.
Did we? I didn't know. Well, so wait, so a well-known tidbit, and I might be crossing my wires, so correct me if I'm wrong. Assets for Genocide City Zone were not finished for Sonic 2, but they were repurposed for Sonic Spinball.
Yep.
The machine level uses assets that were originally meant for Genocide City in Sonic 2. But they could not finish it in time for Sonic 2 because Sonic 2's development, from what I remember, was a hellscape.
Was a hell.
Yeah. But who developed Spinball? Was that Sega Technical Institute?
I think it was more of a genocide than a hell.
That sounds like where they send me after they like send me to therapy.
Because Spinball has Sad AM like references in it, so I think it was the American side.
It was the American side because the Japanese side was at the time busy working on Sonic 3.
Yes.
So they wanted another game like for 1993 because Sonic 3 didn't look like Sonic 3 was going to make it be released at the end of 1993. So they wanted another game to be released
for the holiday season, right? And the original intent was a Sat AM game that never went past a pitch. So instead they made a pinball game. And that is how babies are born.
Fucking the Americans repurposing and alternate historying a genocide. Yep, that makes sense.
Okay, yeah, I found the Genocide City stuff. I don't think we have right layouts, but we do have the like actual level layouts. I'll drop them in
Post and muted.
Yeah, I'll drop them in muted. These are like the actual development documents. So they are just hand drawn.
Why
is Eggman shuffling?
He's gonna hit you.
Someone's gonna recreate this for the next Sonic hacking. Hello?
Just next Sonic hacking.
That's it.
This just in. Sega has been hacked by the Sonic hacker.
Who is this Sega?
Gotta hack fast.
It's a question for the ages.
Okay, I think we're gonna move on though. I want to keep playing this though at some point or another. Sand Shower. This is it's so funny because like I know for years I think people would mistakenly label this as like Dust Hill Zone. I think Dust Hill was always supposed to be the prototype name for Mystic Cave. Yeah. But Sand Shower was originally like a desert level that I don't remember exactly the whole context for this, but I know Sonic Mania would eventually base Mirage Saloon off of this zone.
Yes.
Go ahead, Nora.
Because there was a big like Sonic 2 beta drop about a year ago, I want to say. We did finally like get the assets for this because one of the sprite artist for Sonic 2 still had her demo tape that she made using it. And from what I understand, this stage never got past the layout from the screenshot that everyone
so it was a mock-up. It was a mock-up made for a magazine.
Yeah.
Okay,
it was just a mock-up.
Okay, it was a mock-up made for a magazine. The same, I think, was said for Winter Zone. That was an ice theme level that would not see the light of day. I guess they tried it again with Ice Cap. If I had to assume correctly. Dude, like fucking development of Sonic in the Genesis fascinates the shit out of me. Like, I hope at some point, like, someone just says, fuck it, just throws all of the hidden data documents that, like, folks from Sonic Retro have been looking for years. just lays it out in the open and confirms or deconfirms everyone's opinions or predictions of how they think this game or thing was come to pass, because these games fascinate the fucking shit out of me. Like how, like 3 decades after the fact, we're still learning new shit about this game and like all the games from the Genesis era. So when I'm done playing an entry for the contest, I put it in a done folder, like as in I've already played this game, so there's no need for you to play it anymore. I think I played this one already. I'm gonna load it up. Pink Plains Zone. Did I play this one? No, I don't recognize this one. Oh, I mean that's not true. It's technically Green Hill, but it's pink. But I'm only gonna play one act of this though. Donnie, can you read the page?
Yep. Let's see. Radiant Nexus team made this. What if the original Sonic the Hedgehog and related materials was revisited in detail years after the fact? Sonic 1 South Island Expedition, formerly Sonic 1 Definitive, is a heavy modification of the original Sonic the Hedgehog by Radiant Nexus team, which seeks to reimagine the entire game for original hardware.
Hold on, are you reading the right page? Because this is South Island's Encore.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Why must you guys have similar names?
Okay,
here we go.
Okay, so now the zone's different now, because for like the first 50 seconds, I was like, this really is just Green Hill. Okay. Hold on a second. The only thing that was different was the last 10 seconds of that song.
Okay, here we go.
Purple now, so it's different.
Shit. Okay, hold on, maybe. Okay, this is different. This is all different. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be mean, but I was like, what the fuck?
Man, Green Hill's looking more like Green Hill right now.
No, it's more like Pink Hill.
Everything's different when you add a toothpick.
Wait, what? I don't know what you're referring to.
Okay.
Toothpick changes everything.
Toothpick changes everything.
Okay, the correct entry case this time. Sonic South Island's Encore is a simple ROM hack with some pretty decent additions and features. What's been added changed? Some sprites have been changed to their Sonic 2 counterpart, including Player Sonic, Title Screen Sonic, Signposts, and Lampposts. S monitors give you 50 rings and can be found in most stages.
Okay.
Levels have new palettes and layouts have been altered or changed completely. Sonic has the iconic spin dash move alongside the air roll. To air roll, you have to curl into a ball mid-air or after using a spring. Press A, B, or C button in mid-air.
You'll roll into a ball in mid-air. That's for Sonic Triple Trouble.
Do.
That's pretty much it.
Why is the rotation messing with my head? It feels familiar, but also wrong.
So far, this seems to a simple, like some sort of graphical asset changing here and there, different fonts used for the title screens and that sort of shit. Hold on, let me test the. Yeah, okay. So if you hit the jump button after hitting a spring, you roll into a ball, and that was something I believe Sonic Triple Trouble did first, which I really liked. Like no shit, I think that was a legitimately great quality of life feature that game added, because normally in other Sonic games when you hit a spring, you're helpless because you cannot roll into a ball and you're exposed. So that game gave you the ability to hit the jump button again, you roll into a ball, so you could at least damage enemies or land safely on the ground without eating shit. And I think that was like the only official Sonic game to let you do that. Did Sonic Chaos let you do that? That's more a question for chat.
This is definitely Green Hill.
No, it's pink.
It's Pink Plains.
Yeah.
Which is
Anyway,
It's Pink Plains.
can I go on a completely unrelated JoJo tangent?
Yeah, sure, because we're about to wrap this up anyway.
Yeah, so like random fucking JoJo Twitter like horny post I saw on Twitter, and it was of Foo Fighters, and I'm like, really? We're getting down bad for the corpse that's getting ratatouilleed by some plankton?
Hang on, that's my fucking girlfriend. You'll show some respect.
Hold on. Ratatouilleed by some plankton is a hell of a sentence.
The corpse getting ratatouilleed by some plankton. Look,
Yeah.
there's been a weird trend of like social media hear me out things lately.
Whoa, wait a minute.
He's
I see.
attractive. This is not a hear me
I
out.
see Jason's play here. He wanted to go on the unrelated JoJo tangent because he realized the second zone was going to use Hilltop Zone music, and he didn't want to hear it.
Wait, why is it Hilltop Zone music? What the fuck?
That lava's blue. What?
Also, what's up with the instrumentation?
Well, yeah, Donnie Blue means it's hotter. It's hotter lava.
You can drink it, but only once.
Okay, we're gonna move on. Like the coloration is obviously different. I think it was going on. It was based off more of Encore mode from Sonic Mania. I don't think it's that much different though for me to hold my, again, because the thing, my problem, well, the issue that I personally run into when I'm playing a lot of these entries back to back is that I get kind of visually burnt from re-experiencing Green Hill, Marble Zone, and that sort of thing. And I want to stress something, that is not necessarily the ROM hack's fault. It's just that it's in the same running as all these other entries that may or may not do either something similar or something radically different. But in the context, in the circumstance of me playing all these games back to back, it's really hard for me for something like this to hold my attention because I get burnt out. Like I'm tired of looking at Green Hill. I'm tired of looking at Marble Zone. I'm tired of looking at just like these original zones that I've been playing for over 30 years. And again, I want to stress that's not necessarily the ROM hack's fault. It's just that you have to understand. It's very easy for me to just want to stop and move on. All right, so this is Sonic Delta Origins. I feel like this, like, no shit. I feel like we've played Sonic Delta like every year for like the last 8 or 9 years. And if I remember correctly, it's Sonic 1, 2, and 3 combined together. And shut up, Donnie. It's Sonic 1, 2, and 3 combined into a single cartridge. Hence the 40 MB, because that is indicative of how large the game cartridge is. Can this even run on hardware?
Yes.
Oh, that's Ezreal. Okay.
Believe it or not, this can actually run on a flash cartridge. I know because I ran this on a flash cartridge.
Damn. Good effort.
Father, I'm so tired of Green Hill Zone. I'm gonna play one act. I know, like, the significance of this is should not be understated. I think something like this is really cool, where you're combining everything into a single cartridge, and you can play the game front to back for a extremely large Sonic adventure. That said, like, considering the length of all these games combined, we're talking about something that's gonna take you like 8 to 9 hours to finish. Because no, I mean, maybe not 8 or 9, but like close to 5 or 6. Because Sonic 1 and 2 you can beat in under an hour. Yeah. Sonic 3 though, that is at least 2.
By the way, it's not just Sonic 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles. There's actually a Sonic Triple Trouble hack in here too.
Oh, okay.
And prototype levels, and prototype levels of Sonic 2 as well. So. Genocide City's here, and that's
all the bonus level music in Sonic 3 is fantastic. My favorite is the glowing sphere one.
And wood.
Yeah, I guess since we're talking about like system limitations and shit, did you see the Kickstarter trailer for that one NES game the other day?
No.
It's called Former Dawn, and it looks like a fucking SNES game. And everyone's like, we're pretty sure you forgot the S there in SNES.
This is not visually representative of what I wanted, so it is inaccurate, and you will not be getting any more of my money.
Yeah.
But so I'm gonna link it again in the Discord. But like, you got to check out this trailer. It's fucking crazy.
So I went backwards for a second there because I noticed that my ring count. There's current rings that I have, and then there's the other numerical value is going down as I collect more rings, except for the ring capsule there, because I broke the ring capsule and the 70 didn't go down to 60. But when I collect individual rings, no, individual rings brings the count down. Maybe it's like for a special stage. Yeah.
Because isn't that how Sonic Adventure does it too?
For what?
Rings per stage.
It's the rings per stage. Okay, so it's just all right. So I thought it was like, yeah, if you manage to get all the rings, well, if you manage to meet the ring quota, you unlock like a special bonus, something like that. But yeah, I forgot that the other game did that as well, and I'm just overthinking it. But anyway, I can't spend too long on this because this is something that I've replayed time and time again. I think the effort placed into making something as jam-packed as this is memorable, but at the same time, these are games we've already played a million times. And in terms of just like demonstrating that this is something that is better experience for you guys to play for yourselves. Is there a level select code? Is there a level select code, Donnie?
Let me see. If not, I can just send you over a save file that has all that. It's 100%ed. So.
Oh, let me do the Christian Cross.
There is a level select.
What is it?
Codes are available. You have to go to the sound test.
Okay.
And you'll probably gather what the code is here pretty quickly.
Is it Yuji Naka's birthday?
No, it's Sonic 1's release.
Sonic 1's release. Can you give it to me?
1991.
Fucking fake Sonic fan.
1991-06.
June 06 is June 23rd.
123. Yep.
Wait, do I play? So it's 623.
It's 1991-0623.
Is that it? 1991. So I probably didn't play it fast enough.
I assume there was a ring sound. If you got it right.
Did you play Sound Test 00, John?
2-3 nuts. Okay, that's what I was asking. Thank you, Adam Bomb. All right. So let me try that again. I know, like, I think the B button lets you jump by 10s, but I don't.
If it's 23, that's weird because based on the entry page, it has 2 and 3 separated by commas, as if it's number
2 and 3. Yeah. All right, then I'm gonna try it one more time, and then we're just gonna get a move on. Hold on, I'm getting kind of flustered here.
I can just send you the 100% save file if need be.
Yeah, honestly, Don, I also only have 10 minutes left, and I haven't even touched. Yeah, like I haven't even touched Sonic 3 entries yet.
It's fine. I was just letting you know.
Oh wait, I have to hit 0 as well? That's really fucking weird. I'm assuming the 0 is indicative to like a space. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, there we go.
This is Sonic the Hedgehog 1. Okay, how do I move to Sonic the Hedgehog 2? Jesus Christ, Winter Hill. Shout out to Wood. Neo Green Hill, which is this Hilltop, I think. No, Hilltop's also on this. Oh, but it's also Beta Type level 2. Yeah, like, again, I'm not gonna play any stages, but all of these are in this hack. Look how many fucking levels are in this.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's not for nothing. It's like, I know we kind of meme on like, Shane, this is like the 7th time you showed Sonic Delta for the Sonic hacking contest, but it can't be overstated or understated just how much is inside of this fucking hack. All of this shit you can display, and you can fit it inside a Genesis cartridge. You can fit it inside a Flash cartridge, more accurately.
Speaking of which, the entry page actually does have additional clarification about running it on a Flash cartridge.
Yeah. But that's something. But they could. But the audience can learn that for themselves, because otherwise we're going to be spending more time just reading shit. So again, like it's not something I can entirely show off because we be here all week. But again, like the effort put into being able to fit all this into a single cartridge is great, and that should be appreciated. Yeah. So we got Sonic 3 Goodliest Edition, Amy Galore Standalone Edition, Chili Island, Cold Peak Zone, Metal Sonic and Sonic 3, Pac-Man, Raymud, is that right?
It's Toho.
Toho.
Sonic 3 Antenna, and the Ghost Gang. Hold on, let me share my screen with you guys. I did not do that yet. Give me a second. We should let's let the chat decide. We only got time for one of these tonight. We're gonna do the rest tomorrow. But which one should we show off tonight before we wrap it up? We don't have time for a poll either. I'm just gonna kind of eyeball it. What do you guys want me to focus on? I'm seeing a lot of Amy.
Goodliest Edition is interesting, but there's so many interesting things in this that I don't know if he's gonna have.
All right, we're gonna do Amy. I see a lot of Amy's. I see a lot of Amy's and Pac-Mans, but we're gonna do Amy tonight. So, oh fuck me, dude! I gotta work on my phrasing.
No, don't do Amy.
Okay, can we do? I'm gonna say normal game. Oh, okay. Quick thing. I already love the complete emblem. Amy just belongs there perfectly. That's great. So we got Amy and Tails, Sonic and Tails. We're gonna play Amy alone. Yeah, shit, because I don't have a save file for Amy by herself, just to demonstrate something. But again, we only have so much time anyway, so you should really be wearing a helmet, Amy.
As for the entry page, it says Amy Galore Standalone Edition is a character mod for Sonic 3 Air, which adds the beloved character Amy Rose into the game without requiring any other mods or replacing any of the additional characters. It strives to bring as much customizability as it can within reason. This has 9 familiar movesets from beloved ROM hacks, fan games, or indie games.
9.
A fully customizable moveset with many quality of life tweaks available. 3 selectable sprite styles from well-known games and creators with many palettes to choose from. Gameplay tweaks and options to enhance your experience. Hey, Nintendo. Act select support. Recent test rules only. Blue spheres and plastic level select support. Brand new framework built from the ground up. Some fun extras such as spike breaking, flying pets, and mid-game moveset switching. So
it sounds like they're going the whole 9 yards of just making this cater specifically towards Amy Rose.
You should end this special stage now.
No, because I can't help it because I love Sonic 3.
You can toggle between her Origins moveset, her moveset from Superstars, her moveset from Troop Sushi Galore, Troop Sushi Mania moveset, an Anton Blast moveset, a CDS moveset, her moveset from CD Episode Metal, an Advance-esque moveset, and a Hybrid Advance moveset.
That's so much Amy.
Yeah.
Oops, all Amy.
Me when I'm playing the Amy game. This is a lot of Amy. God, like something like this I feel warrants a full playthrough, but I can't do that tonight. John, if you love Sonic 3, why didn't you get it perfect in the special stage? Because, shut up.
Damn, can't argue with that.
Yeah, Invisible Sun, I was kind of trying to see if I can do like a, oh no, that's not Sonic Adventure, that's Sonic Advance. I think Sonic Advance, Amy, if you were to crouch and hit like the attack button or like the jump button, you do the super jump. But so far I can do like the Insta Shield Hammer Spin, which I think is from Superstars.
Yeah, it looks like you have the Superstars moveset.
Yeah.
Oh, Superstars.
I'm trying to remember if she had a hammer, like a hammer spin in Advance for.
No, she did not.
For any of the combos.
No,
right,
because Amy's regular jump in Advance 1 anyway was a regular Ashton. Amy was actually kind of a more difficult mode until you got to the boss fights, and then she like makes mincemeat out of them.
Not even for partnered with Knuckles?
Well, no, you're thinking of Sonic Advance 3. I'm talking Sonic Advance 1 specifically, because starting with SA2 and beyond,
mid-game, okay.
They made shut your fucking mouth, okay? Like I know you were setting me up. I wanted to humor the conversation anyway, and you went right from my balls immediately.
Yes.
That's it. Leaves.
Balls.
I just now realized Sonic Superstars.
Is that Death Grips?
Yeah.
I just now realized Sonic Superstar. I just now realized Sonic Superstars was not available when the contest happened last year. If it did, I think it had just been out for like a day or two.
Yeah, I was not expecting any superstar hacks for last year's Sonic Hacking Contest because Sonic Hacking Contest was so Superstars was so recent.
Yeah.
We go from shut up Donnie to speak up Donnie.
I was trying.
Talk over people.
I just don't like interrupting anyone. So the moment I hear someone talking, when I'm in the middle of talking, I just let them say something.
But you were speaking first.
Assert dominance, Donnie.
Yeah. Assert dominance.
It's okay to talk over people sometimes.
Oh, it should be stressed. The music muffling when you're underwater is not. That's a Sonic 3 Air feature. That's not necessarily tied to this entry. You can disable that in the options again, because to mention something I was talking about earlier when Nora was talking about playing Sonic 3 Air. This is the best version of Sonic 3 to play because you got so much customizable options at your disposal, and mods are a cinch to install.
But what if I just want a nice, good vanilla experience?
And you play it on your Genesis or buy it on Sonic Origins Collection.
Or you pull out your fucking Saturn and go play it on Sonic
You say
Jam.
play Sonic Jam, Sonic Mega
but don't
Collection,
you know, Sonic Origins Collection
Sonic
has
Classic
an option.
Collection, Sonic Mega Collection Plus, Sonic Ultimate Genesis Collection.
All right,
just want to recommend that one PS3 collection.
Hold on, wait. I'm not done talking yet. I'm not ready to go to bed yet.
Also, John, we're over time.
Are you telling me that I'm out of time? I just want to play fucking
Yes.
Sonic games, dude. All right, hold on. Let me at least defeat Eggman. Oh wait, shit. Do I have the actual difficult missiles to avoid? We're gonna find out right now. Because Sonic 3 Air allows you to actually. Yeah, okay, I did. So you actually have to play this section in Sonic 3 Air because everyone knows in the original game you just hold right and you win in this. But in Sonic 3 Air gives you the option to make it an actual obstacle that you have to avoid. When I want to play the original Sonic 3 and Knuckles, I play the Xbox version of Sonic Mega Collection Plus on Xbox 360. That's perfectly fine. Yeah, man, but there's so many ways to play the original Sonic 3 and Knuckles, like officially speaking. But like on PC, Sonic 3 Air, bar none, best version of the game, easily.
You could probably spend an entire 3-hour stream just listing everything that Sonic 1, 2, and 3 are available on.
True.
Okay, we're probably going to spend just a little more time on this tomorrow night when we reconvene for day 3 of my 2024 Sonic Hacking Contest Showcase. Again, I do apologize for not being able to get to Sonic 3 Air fully tonight because there were a lot more Genesis and Master System entries that I thought that I did not cover yet. And even then, I'm pretty sure there's like 1 or 2 I still have not tackled yet. And we haven't even gotten to the 3D entries yet. Do we have playoff music? Fuck, I did not prepare myself for that one. Do I have anything here? No, I don't have any. Do I have it? No, I don't.
She's kind of your sister. Wait, what? Oh, wait, what?
I'm stopping the conversation.
Sonic lore am I missing?
Stop talking. We're done for tonight.
We're playing them out.
Shadow Hunter, to answer your question. Shadow Hunter 06, the purpose. Let me answer your question real quick. The purpose of this contest you do every year. First off, one, I am not in charge of this contest. I just showcase games that's available in the contest. I'm not an official staff member for any of this shit. I'm just part of the media, and I download entries and I get to demonstrate them live on air for Twitch. On my Twitch page. I have nothing to do with the behind the scenes working on that sort of thing. The purpose of these content. Wait, you say you know, then why the fuck did you ask that question? Anyway,